Hello everyone. Now, let me just change over here. Here we go. Right. Yeah, I think that should do it. Hello everyone. How you doing? Hope you guys are having a good day so far. So yeah, last stream, which was yesterday, we did some good progress with both Virtua Tennis and Tomb Raider. Although in terms of Tomb Raider, I probably should have just ended the stream way fucking earlier, because I was expecting to be able to like show off everything, and we just weren't, even when the stream went for longer. So yeah, I'm gonna have to show off the extras some other time. And I also need to finish off Ratchet Titans. Yeah, Virtual Tennis just absolutely fucking up my goddamn schedule. I just want this shit to be done with. But in the meantime, and also until the guy decides to show up, because again, I have plans to go back to the game, Virtua Tennis. I just need to wait for the fucker to show up or anyone else to show up. But in the meantime, we are gonna be doing a little bit more with Ratchet and Clank. Yeah, last we left off, we did some stuff. I'll probably say that, yeah. We just explored around the... Oh, right. Well, last time we managed to go all the way to Blackwater City. Well, kinda. We just got right at the start of the level, so yeah, we still need to pretty much explore the entirety of it. So yeah, let's not waste any more time, shall we? Head straight into it. So yeah, let me just come on, we just do this. Then change over here. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, I was really hoping that I'd be able to like do some farming off stream, but the guy just decided not to show up for some reason. He's probably busy with other stuff. All right, let's see here. Right, do. There we go. All right, on into the game we go. And I also have my phone on standby with the Wi-Fi turned on just in case I get a notification of the guy showing up. Just in case. Okay, audio's good. Yeah. Yeah, I think we should be good for now. What the fuck was going on with my CPU though? What is going on with my CPU? Why is it's way higher than it probably should be. Yeah, for some reason the CPU was also high at the start of the stream and just went back to normal. And now it's back to this. What the fuck? Okay, look. Yeah. That's like cost we put on the fucking sound effects or some shit. Doesn't look like it. Maybe you can only do that when you're in the actual game. Yeah, let's see, options, subtitles. Okay, for some reason the fucking subtitles didn't save. They weren't, turned on when I started the second playthrough. I have no idea why. Which direction should we go? Right, I should probably also pay attention to like if you have any like skill points to do in here. Tricky, quack. I think you can do in the area, in like roaming around the area. These two, I think you need to do in the races. Yeah, I think so. One up. Oh no, you don't. You gotta fucking die right to start. a trophy for turning one of the tanks into a... Okay, how do I duck? Okay, there we go. R1. Damn it. This might take a few tries. Because this thing always fucking follows you. You have to like duck right below the fucking thing so you can actually turn it into a chicken. Damn it. Come on. Motherfucker. That was so close. Come on. There we go. Got it. Cluck, cluck. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, 1 skill point down. 2 more to go. How do I have the fucking wolf ray? There. There we go. What the fuck is going on with my CPU? Why is it so high? What the hell? What is going on with my CPU? It shouldn't be this high. What the hell? Also, hi there, Strad. Hope you're doing good. Okay, right now, I'm just playing a little bit of Ratchet and Clank until the guy shows up. Hit. What else would I have there? Maybe the parcel. Out of the way. It's taking forever to download Little Big Planet 3. Yeah, I can see it. Little Big Planet 3 is like one of those late PS3 games, so it's gonna take a bit to download it. Now, just keep in mind that the servers for that game are down, so you can no longer get the multiplayer trophies for that game and pretty much all the Little Big Planet games. Also got another... Alright, yeah, I did see that too. I pretty much saw everything they sent on general. Yeah. Out of the way. Out of the way. Hopefully this time it functions well. Haven't you tested it out by now? Oh, you're probably still waiting for the game to download, so you haven't had the time to test out the controller. Okay, I see. and on the last game to download right now. Right. You already downloaded the other games? Yeah, from what I remember, Black Flag didn't take that long to download. I think it's a little bit quiet that it's the one that can really gonna take you long to download and shit. Although I'm pretty sure well, Black Flag was also a late PS3 game. Motherfucker. Piss on me. But I still think I'm the vendor for the Rhino.
For your robot. Trade you.
Well, okay.
Ratchet.
I'm kidding. Sorry, he's not for sale. What's a rhino anyway?
Rip ya a new one.
What did you just say to me?
R-Y-N-O. Rip ya a new one.
Why, that's the most powerful missile launcher in the galaxy. I know it's worth a lot of bolts. He must have stolen it from the Blarg.
Stolen? Look, trash can. Did I say anything about it being hot? You better watch your mouth or I'll...
Wait, don't tell me. Rip you a new one.
Okay, 150,000 bolts for me. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to like maybe farm those later. Unless there's like a really good spot to do that, maybe. Because like even the fucking gold weapons are just like 20,000 each, 20 or 10,000 around there. So yeah, we're still gonna take. It's probably still gonna take a while before we get the Rhino. I was shocked at the code world. What, the Uplay stuff? Oh, no, the online code? Yeah, I think I had another Assassin's Creed game where the code worked on me, and that was like way back when. Yeah, I think it was Assassin's Creed 3 that I got it was the PS3 version, and the online code also worked as well. Yeah, maybe the people that I got the game for really didn't give a shit about the multiplayer. But no, that doesn't really matter though. You could have also downloaded the online pass straight from the PSN store for free. Yeah, before you had to pay like $10 for it, but now they're free for a good chunk of games. For a select few games, selection of games. Some of them you still need to pay for the online pass. But I also did see that you got, not only do you get Black Flag, you also got Hawks 1 and 2, right? From my understand, one of them, it's either one of them or both of them where you need like 5 players for 1 trophy. And then the rest you just need another person for farm. I think that's what it is, yeah. So maybe after we're done with Virtua Tennis, I can probably do Hawks 1 and 2. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. Asshole. But I'm pretty... with Black Flag, there are online trophies for it as well, but there's also online trophies for 1 DLC. I'll tell you which one it is later. Oh. Not press. Yep. piracy is still pretty good against these guys. I'm downstairs downloading it right now. Why do you have your PS3 downstairs? Why can't you just have it in your room or whatever? Not enough room to place it. Okay. I mean, if you like move around some stuff, you might have some space. Okay. There we go. Used to be my bro's room for years, I think, ever since we got it, and it got replaced by the Switch. What? Motherfucker. Damn it. Fuck off. Bitch. Thank you. Should, yeah, there we go. Is that the guy now? No, it's something else. Alright, thank you. There we go. What? Give me all them books.
Welcome to the HoverCon Intergalactic
Right,
Hoverboard
this is
Competition.
the Easter egg.
Quirk's
This is
giving
the
away a
Easter egg that I was talking
platinum
about
Zoomerator to the winner
before.
of this competition.
A platinum zoomerator. Perhaps that will be the proof of your accomplishments that Skid's agent requires.
Wait, do you guys mean Skid McMarks?
Yeah, Skid couldn't make it, so we're here to, you know, fill in for him.
Guess we'll see about that.
Right. Okay, let's see if I can get it to work. Come on. Why can't fucking do like that? There we go. Yeah. Pay attention to her boob sides. Then, why can't I fucking do it sideways afterwards? What? What the fuck? Why does it sometimes does that? Come on. I want to do the side jump. God damn it. What? I can't fucking do it from the left. I can't do it from the right for some fucking reason. Come on. Damn. Right, see? Her boobs are already getting bigger. Look at that. You just keep doing side jumps, and her boobs just keep getting fucking bigger and bigger. Look at that. I'll be honest, if Bethesda made games like this instead of Starfield, there wouldn't be so many wars. Alright, do that this stage, hope you're doing good. Yeah, I'm doing alright. So far, anyway. As, we're just spending some time here Ratchet and Clank until I have to do some other stuff. How do I? This is a fucking kids game. I'm pretty sure this game was rated T now. Like T14 or whatever. Bro, why is it sometimes I can't fucking do this slide? Yeah, look at that. They're definitely getting bigger. God damn. Alright, let's see what the max is. I want to do the fucking slide jump. God damn, this thing's so fucking picky to do. Hold on, let's see how far it goes. Okay, is there like no way to fucking do this while standing still? Okay, I think the problem is that I'm just doing it a little too fast. I think that's what it is. Okay, I think we hit the max. Sure, but well, yeah. Sure. Yes. Definitely for the plot. Oh god, they even jiggle. Thank god I'm in the game now. Right now I'm installing game data. Right. Yeah, again, that might still take a bit. Okay, let's see. Now there are 2 skill points they can get in the races, if I remember correctly. There's any more skill points. Right, that's one of them. Then you have to finish the race in 1:35. Yeah. Not to mention someone took time to program the jiggle physics during the game development. I'm pretty sure. Nah, I think the jiggle physics were always there. The only thing that made it was like very sus was just this fucking Easter egg. I think where you get the booster, they makes this a lot easier to get. And I'm pretty sure I already fucked that up, probably. Man, the guy's already way too far away. Damn it. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Try again. Yeah, I knew a T14. Man, not surprising. That was close. Let's go. There you are. Shit. What? Motherfucker can survive a goddamn crate to the face, and I can't? That wasn't a full thing. fucking that up? Look, why am I not getting any points from it? Yeah, I think I fucked it up again. Okay. Come on. Yeah, why am I not getting it? I think you can only get it after you finish the after you finish the race once. Yeah, I think you can only get the tricks afterwards. Yeah, sorry boys, we don't have a command. You don't have a commands command. Might have to work on that later. Wait. Damn it. Just add it to the list. Yeah, I think I can only get the tricks after I finish the race once. That should do it.
Hi folks, Captain Quark here. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce this year's HoverCon Intergalactic Champions. Let's give it up for newcomers.
Ratchet and Clank.
Hey, look, that's us.
Today's winners will take home a brand new professional grade Model T15 pull-up.
Even the big boop show up in the fucking
Manufactured by
cutscenes.
Gadgetron, this hoverboard drive delivers more lift, speed, and
Look at
maneuverability than any other anti-grav device on the market. Well, folks, that's all the time we have. Tonight, remember to set your infobots to the Quark Classic channel for tonight's episode of Dogfight Over Death Canyon, starring yours truly. Thank you and have a Quark-tastic day.
Yeah, I did not expect the boops to show up in the fucking cutscenes. I kinda wish that Captain Quark was voiced by Adam West. I mean the original voice of Captain Quark isn't bad either. Yeah, you can almost hear it from him. It's more like an alternate take, I guess. Okay, there we go. Now I should be able to get this shit done. What the fuck? Damn it. Try again. Yeah, fucked up the jump. Damn it. Okay, come on. There we go. Got the twisty McMarks. Twisted hoverboard, let's go. And the unlocked sketchboard, nice. That probably means I already got like 15 skill points done. fuck it up again. Come on. Damn it. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be a little tricky to get the fucking timer. Get the time limit. Shit. Keep fucking up that damn jump. Come on. Victor Tix is always always hold down the fucking square button so it never like slow down or whatever. Yeah, you have to get like 130 for it. Yeah, definitely didn't get it. Yeah, you have to get 130 for it. Alright, I can't go any faster with this shit. Is there like a shortcut that I'm missing? Damn it. Come on. Damn it. Fuck. That was getting tricky. Fuck. Keep trying to like cut off time. I keep fucking it up. I didn't immediately die there. Whatever. I'm probably missing. There has to be like a shortcut that I'm missing somewhere. Because how the fuck am I supposed to like cut on 6 seconds? Oh, it's 135. Okay, okay. I thought it was 130. No, it's 135. Okay, yeah, that's way more manageable. Yeah. Damn it. Damn it! Fucking hitting that boost fuel. Whatever. Nah, close. We got close to it. Right, try again. I think the trick is to just not go for as many jumps as possible. Besides like this big one. Let's see. Yeah, too slow. I'm still taking too long. Try again. Why am I supposed to fucking put on Clank? You like this big shortcut? Get it a little better. A little. Ah, come on. Missed it by 10 milliseconds. Damn it. Bye. Okay, try again. I need to get that fucking boost in the middle. Damn it! Fucked it up. Ah. Shit. I probably just fucking fall back immediately, yeah. I'm trying to see as many fucking shortcuts as possible, but I just end up fucking over. I think I fucked up there as well. Yeah, I think the big gems just end up slowing down more than anything. Damn it. Fuck. Right, hold on. Okay. Try again. This one might take a bit. Just get the fucking 135. Out of the way, asshole. hi there, Oda. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, right now it's just trying to get some of these fucking skill points from Ratchet and Clank. Damn it, lost my boost. Whatever. Damn it. Ugh. Come on. Hit one of those things once and I have to restart. Damn it. Motherfucker. How did I completely miss that? Come on. Maybe like doing that little hop right at the end might make things a little faster. Maybe. Yeah, we'll see. Got it. Let's go. Got the 135, finally. Speedy. Let's go, finally. Okay, that should be the last skill point in this level. Yeah, I think so. Right, next one is in Battalion. Yeah, we're good here. Right. I think that should be it. That should be it for this part. Okay, now I just have to take the other route. I thought this game was only on the PS2. Scrod. I told you many fucking times. While you're not paying attention, you can get both Ratchet and Clank games on PS3 and PS4. How many times have I fucking told you this? You can get the HD collection either physically or digitally on the PS3. I think like each game is like $15. I think, yeah, something like that. And then on the PS4, you have to get PS Plus Premium to fucking play the games. Nice. You freaking. I mean, don't blame you. I think it might be cheaper if you just find yourself like a cheap copy of the yeah, find Switch. I think it might be cheaper if you just find yourself a cheap copy of the collection physically, maybe. I found my for like 35, something like that. But I think you can probably find it maybe cheaper. Because I think the collection digitally is like 40 bucks, something like that. Yeah, I think it's either 40 or 30 on the PS Store. Dang, I only have a Switch, a slight roadblock. Either that or, you know, we can quote-unquote play it on PC if you know the way. Wink, wink. Come on. Yeah, that's what I have to do. I have to destroy these things first. This one first, and then I have to put in the water back in. Nice. That should be it. Thanks. Definitely wouldn't go to cough this website and I wouldn't download this one. Yeah, definitely. I definitely didn't do that as well for my DS and PSP. I mean, for my DS and PSP games when I streamed them. Yeah, I definitely didn't do that. Okay, we have Bum Rush. Bum Rush this shit. Gotta go. Out of the way. Get the fire stick for this. Okay, go. Nice. Up. Out of the way. Nice. Keep it going. Nice. That's the first try. Alright, where are we? Oh yeah, this part. Right, hold on, we're gonna have to farm some bolts here in a bit. Might need them for this guy coming up.
Hey, press conference is over. Captain Quark don't want no more reporters bugging him in his trailer.
Oh, you see, my friend and I need to speak to the captain about a matter of galactic security.
You mean you and your walking camera? You paparazzi make me sick. Now beat it!
But sir, I'm sure the Captain Quark will understand once we...
Now, save it. I know how it works. You convince me to let you in, you snap a picture of the captain in his underpants, then you sell a picture to the info tabloid for $1 million bolts!
You've got it all wrong!
Meanwhile, I'm stuck here making 6 bolts an hour, and I have to listen to a lecture from that cheapskate Quark. So you don't get in unless I get a kickback. In advance.
4,000 bolts, goddamn. Yeah, 6 bolts an hour though. Goddamn, that's pretty fucking bad. You can get that. You can get the same amount of bolts just from like breaking the fucking crates in here. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I think that's how people went around the alcohol banning 1920s. Some medicine companies put labels on the back of some of their medicines saying how to not make alcohol step by step. Especially not how to ferment it at home. Waste medicine. Medicine companies.
You see how it works? You grease the hinges, the door opens.
Captain Quark?
What's that?
It's Ratchet and Clank, Captain. You know, from the
Oh, yes, I know who you are.
You do?
Yes, and thank the galaxy you found me.
Huh?
There's an awful plot being hatched to destroy our planets.
Ratchet.
Man, do you, could you pay me up to 4,000 bolts there, buddy?
Hoverboarding now?
My friends,
We
we're all in
already did the
grave
hoverboarding.
danger, and I believe that together, we can put a stop to this madness.
Together? You mean you want our help?
Look, Ratchet, I've been keeping an eye on you. I've never seen anyone with such raw talent. You are a true hero in the making.
Really? You mean I could be famous?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, here, take this.
Yeah, I don't mind. I actually don't mind if that was like Adam West. I think they almost sound similar.
While another becomes a hero? Is it strength, compassion, determination, or just pure blind luck? Wise men through the ages.
Yeah, recently I did like Chicken Little Ace in Action, and where like the main character is voiced by Adam West, and him and Quark sound very similar.
Than any other hero in the galaxy. Now is your opportunity to see if you've got the stuff heroes are made of. This infobot contains coordinates to Quark's secret base. Can you quickly conquer Quark's killer cannonade of confounded contraptions? Can you quickly Oh, just make your way through the defenses to the center of the base. Prove yourself, learn the secret, and earn your place in galactic history. Consult your doctor before attempting any strenuous exercise. Not responsible for death or dismemberment. Your results may vary. Meet me at my headquarters.
Hey, Captain Ratchet, what do you think?
We won't fail you, sir. We promise.
Well, when Umbrus, right? I mean, he was Batman and the Phantom. Yeah, there's also two. Should be everything. 150,000 volts. Yeah, definitely ain't gonna be doing that in a while. But we should be. I think we should be done with the planet. Yeah, I think so. Mine? Okay, think. Alright, where to next? Yeah, we're pretty much already done here. And I'm pretty sure I don't have enough bolts for one of the gold weapons. I think the next one is either like 20 or 40,000. Alright. Have I been here? Okay, yeah, I have, right. Yeah, let's go into Umbrus. I don't think Umbrus has skill points. Yeah, it doesn't have skill points, okay. Yeah, next one is in Battaglia or some shit. Maybe next level, yeah, probably.
Welcome to my challenge course. Now is your chance to prove yourself strong and brave, like me. Conquer it, and you'll join in my fight against evil.
Haven't we done enough already?
What?
I
can't hear you.
I said, haven't we done?
Sorry, still having trouble. Tell me later.
Yeah, definitely.
We might be dead by then.
What?
All right, Clank, let's get going.
Yeah, definitely can't shit from the fucking blades. Hold on. Hold on. What happened when you decided to advertise this moment ago? I missed a little. Not that much. We just got into the Umbrus planet. Yeah, we were we were already done with Blackwater, so we just moved on to the next planet. Hmm. And it looks like our buddy's ready. Hmm. Alright, yeah, looks like the guy's gonna be ready in 10 minutes, so yeah, we're gonna have to switch games. Yeah, I was just passing time with Ratchet and Clank, because now we are gonna be moving into, back to Virtua Tennis. Yeah, let me just save first. Yeah, just, here we go. Alright. Yeah, we can probably do more Ratchet and Clank after we do the farm. But right now, I want to see if I can get some more ranked wins in Virtua Tennis 2009. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, let me just get everything ready for it. Change here. Yeah. We're not gonna be fighting for the entire the stream though. We're probably gonna be doing it for like, I don't know, an hour and a half, and then we can probably go back to more Ratchet and Clank. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, let's see here. Let me just change here. Alright, that should do it. We'll be right back. And we are back. Now, let me just change back here. We got right, the fucking video. Right. I didn't watch the video because I was just fucking tired. I just want me to get just want to immediately go to bed. I didn't want to. I have to head out, so see you. Alright, have a good one, Sage. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, that'll do want me to see scrub. What could I can do? Re-upload. Ask people, have you seen my mom? She has escaped, and then walk off.
Have you seen my mom?
I don't know who your mom is.
But she escaped.
Huh?
Okay.
Hey, bro, do you have a 6-pack of pudding?
Yeah, 6-pack of pudding.
What?
6-pack of pudding?
Yeah, I just need it.
No, I don't have to.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Yes.
Yes, how may I help you?
How may I help you?
No, how else can I help you?
Do you need some help?
That's what I'm asking. Like scanning or like inventory, what's going on today?
Do you work for the company?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sent me over here to see
really?
if, did you need anything?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Whoa. You look like my
Look
turtle.
like a turtle.
What do you have back there?
Oh. Peppers.
I like it.
Thank you.
All right.
But my turtle is a very handsome fella. So.
Okay. Is he
Yeah.
similar stuffed animal?
No.
No.
He's a real turtle, and he's about yay big.
Okay. Do you know you said I look like your turtle? Isn't that what you said?
Yeah,
That's not a
but in a
compliment.
good
That's
way.
not very nice.
In a good way. I don't know how to explain it, but you know, like cartoon turtles, like, I don't know, like they make cartoons like
Okay.
very personable and cool.
Okay.
It's like that.
Okay. Well, you remind me of my pig I had growing up.
Oh, thank you.
In a very nice way.
Okay. What? Yeah, let's grab. Yeah, I'm not in the mood for this. This is really not doing anything for me, so whatever. On to the game. Now, I just want to go into. I don't want to keep the guy waiting, so whatever. I mean, also the video wasn't that funny, so yeah. Skip. Alright, in we go. And I should probably also change this. Yeah, like that. And get rid of you. There we go. Much better. And now for the video.
Virtua Tennis 2009.
Yeah, let's pull out Animat again. Where is it? There you are. Okay, here we go. Alright, see what we got. see what we have here with Guru Animat. See, to mute this, so have to lower this a little bit, and then this.
Player 1 to serve.
There we go. I think that should do it. Yep. Yeah, damn, muted.
Feature, but there is kind of like
There
a
we go.
specific feel that goes into it. There is like, you know, it's, you know, it feels a little bit too vague to just say like it feels like
yeah, I've been doing
typical
some
animated feature, because it does feel like
stuff
something that
off
you
stream,
have
so
seen before,
so now
but
the
it's hard
thing's
to
taking the
pinpoint
full
where.
video
And some
up
people
there.
have actually pointed this out, and it honestly makes perfect sense, because one thing that you really have to keep in mind is that the director of this movie is Josh Cooley, a Pixar veteran whom his last credentials was being the director of Toy Story 4. And suddenly it makes perfect
Toy Story
sense.
4, huh?
The biggest problem with what I have with this trailer so far is that this is a Transformers movie that's trying to be a Pixar movie. Like, a lot of the gags that they would try to do, and I would even debatably say even a bit of the animation style feels like it's trying to be Toy Story. Like, even like even with
I
this
didn't
part
really get
over
that
here,
from the trailer, from just like the little bits that I saw.
like even the way that Bumblebee runs, like it almost feels very similar to how like Woody or Buzz would run in the Toy Story movies. It's just I look at this and I feel like, yeah, like this real, you know, it really feels like it's going in a completely different direction, and probably a little bit too different, where the identity, you know, like honestly I'm kind of questioning, like, why does this have to be a Transformers movie when none of the soul feels like it is a Transformers movie? Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that
Because
this would
money.
go and become like something that's just terrible or anything like that. And I'm not saying that Transformers should not be funny whatsoever. They're definitely allowed to have some comedic moments. In fact, you know, it's more welcoming. It's actually better for Transformers to actually have some comedic moments, because usually the tone of it is just cheesy. Like, it's almost like they're self-aware
just, you know,
of
racist,
how ridiculous their
like
own,
it tends to be with
their own
the
concept
live
is,
action
and
movies.
that their main goal is to go and sell toys. Like, I get that is kind of the big thing that they're trying to go and do. But the thing is that with this right over here, it feels like they got that memo and they read it completely wrong, where now they decided to go and turn Transformers into a full-on goofy cartoon. And I don't know if this would really work, honestly. It's just...
I mean, we didn't really get much of the trailer itself, so I can't really be the judge of that. So, from the little bit that we saw in the trailer, it didn't look too bad. I mean, the Transformers themselves look a little weird, looking quote unquote younger. But I don't know. Some of the jokes seem to like land or something. I don't know.
Like,
maybe
with the designs,
my opinion would
I
probably
feel like
be
it wants to
different
try to
if I
stay
actually
true to
watched the fucking trailer.
Transformers, but with the tone of it all, like it should have like it's either they should have benefited to try to have a bit more of a cartoony design, or that they would like hold back the tone where they would just go back into the regular like 80s cheesiness, where they would kind of take themselves seriously, but they have some self-awareness of their own ridiculousness. And I think that is kind of this big, you know, and that is the big thing that's really dividing people, and why I understand the criticisms against this trailer with Transformers 1. It's just that the tone and the style of humor that they are trying to do, it feels out of place. And again, I'm on board with a lot of the concepts. I mean, again, the animation looks very nice. I do like the idea of this origin story of the Transformers, where there are no humans and it's all set in Cybertron. But then you would have the execution where it's trying so hard to be a Pixar movie. That's the thing where I feel like, I don't know, like that's something that it doesn't sound like it might work.
I mean, it does. This already know that this already know match. This is probably gonna be some sort of comedy, so it all depends on the jokes themselves. If the movie's comedy isn't like actually good, then people aren't gonna mind it. Yeah, it's all about whether or not the movie is actually funny or not.
Unless Josh Cooley might find a way to really actually nail it. Like if it's trying to be like a Pixar film, then you better make it as good as a Pixar film, or at the very least, make this as good as Toy Story 4. I mean, I love Toy Story 4, but I mean, if you're just gonna go and try to be like another Toy Story movie, then it ain't gonna freaking work out.
I know that some people
unless
didn't.
you manage to nail the execution perfectly. Like, this is a case where people will not accept anything less than greatness. Unless you can pull off something amazing, then people are just gonna flat out reject this. So that's why, honestly, I have to go and talk about this because I just feel like
it's the era where anything can fucking offend anything. Anyone can get offended by anything.
There are a lot of great things about it where I could see how this could actually be pretty enjoyable, but at the same time, I do see some of the criticisms, and it honestly feels like it makes sense as to why not many people are on board with this Transformers in particular. And there is one more thing that I would like to go and discuss about, and one thing that I feel like not many people are discussing that is very intriguing, and that is in regards to its release date, September 20th. Mainly because of the fact that Transformers 1 is going to be released at the same time on the same day as another robot-themed animated feature, The Wild Robot. And honestly, it has me wondering...
Yeah, I don't even know what that is.
Is there going to be like a bit of a conflict going on? Like, is Universal and Paramount not worried about like what they might do to each other, if they might end up cannibalizing each other? Because I'll just say right now, it has been a long time since we have seen two animated features be released on the same day on the big screen. I know that like this year somehow it seems to be a little bit of a theme where we do have movies like Orion in the Dark and The Tiger's Apprentice, and then we would have Inside Out 2 and Ultraman Rising being released on the same day.
I mean, it's not the first time this shit happened. I mean, you have to remember like when Ants and A Bug's Life showed were released around the same time. They were like almost the same like theme of bugs and shit, and then the same thing happened with, like Madagascar and Madagascar and then The Wild. If you guys even remember what The Wild was, yeah, something like that. It's just people are just gonna see whatever works better. Yeah, it all depends on who has the better picture.
But some of those movies, they're released on streaming, so like I know it's kind of like debatable if that would count or not. But this one though, the fact that these are two big screen movies, that is a major significance. I tried looking it up, and I think the last time that it happened was over 3 decades ago, where we saw Fievel Goes West and Disney's Beauty and the Beast be released at the same time. You could correct me if I'm wrong if there was another 2 animated features released on the same day, but so far, I think that was the last one that ever came out. So I feel like at that point, all I'm wondering is if there's going to be one that might chicken out and move to a different place. If either Transformers or The Wild Robot
God damn, my fucking Twitch is doing this shit again.
And like move away from each other so that they don't.
Are you fucking kidding me? Great, now I'm having fucking trouble with the chat again. Fuck's sakes. What the hell's going on with Twitch nowadays? Yeah, now that thing's fucking having a hard time connecting to chat again. What the fuck? And also his PS3 froze. Like, fuck me. The fucking timing. The absolute timing of it all. My chat just completely got... My chat's completely fucked and his PS3 frozen. Damn. Might as well just check the fucking drop shot shit. Nah, 2 more. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to put the fucking chat on my phone again because the fucking chat's not wanting to work today. Again. Yeah, it doesn't want to fucking work. Yep, chat does not want to work again. Yep, there we go. Now I can actually see your messages. Well, yeah, wow, L chat wall. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on with Twitch nowadays, but yeah. The chat went off again for some fucking reason. Yeah, for now I'll keep the chat on my phone. You know, actually see what the fuck you guys are saying. But also pay attention on like the on OBS, just see if the chat comes back. Because he's probably gonna come back eventually.
Don't hinder each other's performances. Because keep in mind, like I could see some of the benefits and the flaws with one another. Like with Transformers 1.
Yeah, what is the fucking coincidence? The second the fucking chat dies, his PS3 freezes. What's the fucking coincidence of it all?
Transformers 1, it's a major franchise, which I could see like the big appeal, like go see the new Transformers movie. So like it has that going for it. And then you have the Wild Robot.
At least the stream's going well, just fine. Just for some reason, chat can't connect to OBS.
A popular franchise. But then again, you could argue that, well, Transformers 1's reputation so far is pretty mixed, whereas the Wild Robot is actually very much hype. I don't know what's going to be happening. I think one might have to go in delay, or one would have to like maybe move forward to like an earlier September release, or maybe an August release. Who the fridge knows? But I feel like, honestly, the fact that they both have the same release dates, I feel like someone would have to go and take action.
Yeah, probably someone's gonna have to
might end up becoming flops,
switch dates.
or at least a box office disappointment because of it.
It's just a matter of time to figure out which one's gonna be.
And I think at this point, I'm just gonna go and take a break right now. Not because I need to go to the bathroom or anything. I just want to go and reset the timer so that when I do come back, you'll have plenty of time to go and put out your opinion onto the Transformers 1 trailer and what do you think and all that kind of stuff, so that we can have plenty of time to go and discuss about that. So let's just have a break, write down your thoughts on that, and we'll go from there. Alright, so now that we had that nice little break, let me see what you all have to say in the chat wall right over here. So, this may be a hot take, but I thought the trailer sucks. Don't get me wrong, I do like the idea of a prequel film, including how Optimus Prime and Megatron become enemies, as well as no humans in there, but from the looks of it, it sucks from the direction, the comedy,
he probably should have.
Too on the nose.
Probably rebuilding his database.
And even the animation style looks too similar to Toy Story. Maybe it'll surprise me, but I thought it sucks. Also, you could say the same thing for Aquafina in appearing too much too.
Aquafina again?
I'm not denying that as well. I know
Aquafina's in this movie as well. I don't care about the AFK journey. Piss off.
There's been so many, or debatably too many, animated features with Aquafina. I mean, there are times I did enjoy Aquafina, like I enjoyed her as Miss Tarantula and the bad guys and stuff like that, but I don't know, I feel like so far her inclusion in some movies, like, it's a bit much, okay? Like, we don't need Aquafina appearing in like all the other performances. Again, she's talented, but honestly, like, you can hire other people than Aquafina. Let's see what else we have here. As a lifelong Transformers fan, I am hyped for this movie. I know people criticize the trailer for having a Marvel humor, but I don't agree with it. Aside from that criticism being overused, I would rather have this kind of humor as opposed to the raunchy, crude humor from the Bay films. Also, from my Transformers
anything
lore
could be better
experience,
than that.
and when I heard from Josh Cooley describe Optimus Prime and Megatron as Moose and Rames, something tells me that it's not going to be lighthearted as you may think. Yeah, that is true. I mean, we'll see how it goes, because we kind of know that, like, we know a bit of the ending that, like, Optimus Prime and Megatron are going to become enemies. Like, we will see, like, their friendship become completely broken. So maybe there could actually be
now it's just a matter of when it's gonna happen. Probably at the end of the movie. Yeah, probably. Or around maybe the halfway
and I
point.
mean, I will give credit to Josh Cooley based on what he has done, like with his writing in Inside Out and also his directing in Toy Story 4. Like, he knows
The fuck? Why's my PNG model not moving?
He knows how to do friendships very well. Like, rather it be with Woody and Forky or...
Yeah, I just noticed that. Why the fuck is my PNG model not working as well? It's just standing there doing nothing. Hold on. Wait, what? Are you fucking serious? Now it's even Discord that's having problems as well? What the shit? Now it's also Discord that's having problems? What the fuck? What the hell's going on?
Game, set, and match. Player 2.
What the shit? Now Discord doesn't want to work. What the hell? What the fuck is going on, man?
Sadness, he's able to
Why is
maybe
nothing fucking working now?
That with that kind of approach, he'll also go and give that to Optimus Prime and Megatron in order to go and carry the heart of the picture and have this end off on, like, probably a bittersweet or maybe more bitter note. So there is that possibility. Let's see, what else do we have here? I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking forward to this, not only because I'm a casual Transformers fan, but also we'll be getting another animated theatrical
what is going on
since
today?
1986. The animation is very nice, and the humor is pretty fun, especially with Bumblebee.
It's already like this.
Well, I'm out.
Not only is chat not working, but also fucking Discord is not working as well. What the shit's going on?
We're getting a couple of Barbenheimer-style releases, eh? That is crazy.
At least my PNG model's still there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, at least there's
I
that.
don't know if this would legit be a Barbenheimer one. Like, Barbenheimer, again, is like one of those very rare moments that it actually did work out. This, on the other hand, I feel like it's going to be more of a detriment than something that is beneficial. I don't see people hyping up both Transformers 1 and the Wild Robot as something that people have to see, you know, they have to see together. Like, people are already preparing more, like, another possible Barbenheimer that people are trying to turn into a meme is with Moana 2 and Wicked. Like, that has more of a likelihood to be a Barbenheimer more so than what we
I doubt that
with
shit's ever gonna happen.
1 and the Wild Robot.
Yeah, I really doubt that.
Let's see, what other comments...
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get fucking Discord to work.
15 all.
Yeah, the fucking loading thing isn't even working.
30-15.
Okay, I'm gonna try quitting Discord, see if that works.
40-15.
Yeah, great.
Game, player 2.
This might take a bit.
Player 1 to serve. Love 15.
Come on, man.
Love 30.
Bruh, what the fuck's going on? Why is this taking fucking forever? Yeah, is this Discord seriously down or some shit? What the hell's going on? I mean, it's working just fine on my phone, so... Yeah, I don't see why the fuck it's not working on PC. Yeah, it's working just fine on my phone. I have no idea why it's not working on PC. Okay. Do you mind hurrying up? Goddamn. Why is this taking fucking forever? Yeah, it shouldn't be taking this long just to check for updates. Yeah, whatever. Hold on. I know what to do.
40 love.
I know what the fuck to do. Maybe I'll just... Yeah, just get rid of that for now.
Player 1.
And then let's see.
Player 2 to serve.
Yeah, desktop, images.
Love 15.
Man, great. I have the fucking image right here. Yeah, this will have to do for now.
Love 30.
Whatever. This will have to do for now.
Love 40. Game. Player 1. Player 1 to serve. 15 love.
Let's see if I can set this a little better.
30 love.
Okay, yeah. This will have to do for now. The Discord doesn't want to work as well. I have no idea why.
Would there be? I may be just a fan of Transformers, but after watching the trailer, on the other hand, I don't think I'm excited for this. I mean, the animation looks fascinating, and the concept of Optimus Prime and Megatron being buddies, but when it comes to the comedy, it's just flat out weak. This movie is as cringeworthy. This movie is as cringeworthy to me, just like that one Transformers anime video with an Autobot accidentally kissed a lady robot, and somehow how that kiss got her pregnant. I'm not joking. Look it up on YouTube. That sounds
that
like some legitimate fan fiction
chat's definitely not working.
There, especially how does a Transformer get pregnant? Anyways, how the fridge does that work? Honestly, the only way I can imagine a robot getting
I have
pregnant
no idea why.
is honestly like
chat and Discord are not working. I have no idea why.
They don't necessarily get pregnant. They get like an Amazon box where they had to build a freaking robot.
Okay, there we go. Now we're done fucking drop shots. Finally.
All right, let's see what else we got.
We are finally done with drop shots.
I myself am not a huge Transformers fan. I feel very mixed. On one hand, the animation looks great, and a lot of the ideas are interesting, but on the other hand, the humor is very hit and miss, and it definitely feels very different compared to the other Transformers projects.
Alright, so don't have to worry about the drop shots. Don't have to worry about the drop shots anymore.
Maybe
no,
it
it's just
better
slices.
than the Michael Bay movies, but not as good as Bumblebee or Rise of the Beast. I am
Yeah,
sensing
still
a
where
little
that
bit of a
even
pattern.
fucking
I guess, like,
Discord
it
doesn't
depends
want to
on
work.
how much of a Transformers fan you are, if you are open to what you have just seen with Transformers 1. Like, the more you're a fan of Transformers, the less likely you're gonna like it. At least that's based on what I'm seeing here in the chat wall.
Yeah, very
I
weird
think,
that the
yeah,
fucking
I
even
might have to
Discord
read
doesn't want to
one
work
more
today.
comment, considering some of them are repeating now. I personally enjoyed this trailer. The animation looks awesome, it has a very all-star cast, and it has some good comedy. I'm honestly surprised that it is being released on the same day as The Wild Robot, but I will see it if I can watch both movies. Also, how are you going to review both movies if they are being released in theaters on the
My
same
turn
day?
or was it his turn? I don't even
That
remember.
we'll have to wait and see. I mean, like, I'm just gonna take it one step at a time, and I still got plenty of other animated movies to go and review as the year will go by. But my strategy for now will be,
I don't even remember
I
if
will
it,
be
if it was
lucky
his turn or
enough
my
to
turn.
get an early screening for at least one of them. If I could go and watch either Transformers 1 or The Wild Robot, I get an early screening of that so that on the day of, I'll go and put out a review of that movie, and then the next week would be the other movie. At least that's my strategy for now. If not, I'll
You know what?
see what I can
yeah,
do.
I think
Like,
it,
I'll
I
have
think
to
it is
try
my
to
turn.
figure
Right.
that out
Wait,
along
forgot.
with, like, all my other plans. But again, let's just take this.
Yeah, I think I
one
completely
step at a
forgot.
time.
Yeah, I think it is my
And
turn.
with that said, folks, that should do it for this episode of Animat's Crazy Cartoon Cast. Thank you all so much for joining me on this fun-filled adventure, and I hope you go and join me for the next time that we will have some more crazy stories that we will go and tell. And if you have enjoyed your time with Animat's Crazy Cartoon Cast, then don't forget to go and subscribe to my Twitch channel, Animat Live, or on the Animat's Crazy Cartoon Cast YouTube channel. But at the same time, don't forget to go and follow me on whatever podcast service you're listening to. If you are just listening to Animat's Crazy Cartoon Cast, then don't forget to go and follow me on Amazon, Spotify, or iTunes. And with that said and done, I would like to go...
And with that said and done, let's go and see if I can find another video. Let's see. I should probably also add I should probably also add another transition to the video itself as well. Here we go.
Player 2 to serve.
Alright, let's see what else we have here.
15 love.
Mm.
30 love.
Yeah, sure, this one. Come on.
Things are gonna...
Yeah, there we go.
40 love.
Right, I think that should do it.
Things are gonna get crazy.
Yeah, once chat decides to work, I think this one might also start work as well. Maybe, we'll see.
Most everyone's mad here.
Hello, everyone, and welcome
Alright,
back
let's see what
to another
other
exciting
news are we
episode
gonna be
of
getting on this one.
Crazy
Because I already know
Cartoon
which one. I already know which one.
Already the
When,
excitement
one's gonna
has
be
gone
about
on
the
with the subscription
TMNT.
there. Thank you so much, TK. Now, I know that last week there wasn't an episode. I mainly just wanted to go and take a break and waited for more entertainment and animation news stories to go on. But also at the same time, I just so happened to be in the line where we would see the total eclipse, and I was able to actually check it out from my own backyard, and it definitely was an awesome sight to behold. So managed to get through that one. So it was definitely great, a nice moment with my family. So that was all good. But anyways, yes, we are back, and we have returned with full force because, you know, considering that we did take a break, it's been a little while since we were here. I decided to go and mix things up for you guys and bring in a special guest. Yes, and with this one, I believe she has appeared in the podcast before, but we have absolutely collaborated in several different projects
so who we ended up
especially right now,
kidnapping,
we do have
collabing
this,
with.
special mini-series in which we would go and discuss about 50 of what we consider to be the best animated features yet.
You're gonna fucking go through this podcast whether you like it or not,
like the best animated films of the year, or ranking the animated features of that particular year, along with plenty of Oscar talks and predictions. So please welcome back to Animat's Crazy Cartoon Cast, film critic, theater critic, and Rotoscoper's writer, Rachel. Rachel, what is up?
Hi.
Rotoscoper.
So glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
Interesting.
Hey, you know, thank you for coming over. Honestly, I feel like I might as well go and return the favor after our big discussions about many of our favorites and what we think are some of the best animated features. We had a great time with that one. So so I figured, why don't we go and actually talk about some animation news and some trailers as well, you know? Like, why don't you come into my show, you know?
Yay!
Into my show, not yours.
Is it okay that we're not recording on the Zoom end of things?
Oh, no, it's perfectly fine.
You're good? Okay.
Yeah, we have it, like, all like, everything is recorded, everything is being done on my end, so you don't have to worry about your side of things. But there is one question that I do want to ask you, Rachel. Are you ready for today's episode of Animax Crazy Cartoon Cast?
I'm mentally, spiritually, physically prepared. I'm ready to go. Let's do it.
Awesome. And so, also, I gotta ask the chat wall, are you ready for today's episode of Animax Crazy
Are you ready,
Cartoon Cast? Let
kids?
me hear it, folks. Are you prepared? Let's see now. Yes. Oh, that's beautiful. We see people are set. People are ready. The hype is definitely on. And so...
do I have 360? No, I have a 720.
Player 1 to serve.
Okay, yeah, sure. I can whip that
With
720.
that said, it is now time that we shall go.
Doesn't look like it affects the.
Things
Doesn't look like it affects
started.
my CPU that
And
much.
with our first batch of stories, we actually got some trailers that we are gonna go and watch. And Rachel, just out of curiosity, do you watch Adult Swim shows?
No,
Unless maybe the video goes at
few.
60.
I have watched
maybe.
a few seasons of Rick and Morty. That counts, right?
Yeah. That, well, I mean, it's their biggest show, so yeah, that
Okay,
definitely
yeah. I was like, that's
something
Adult
like
Swim,
that.
right? Yeah, I've seen.
Hold on a sec. Rachel, are you there?
Some robot chicken.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for a moment you kind of.
Okay, there we go. He's using Zoom or whatever. You probably should just use fucking Discord or whatever.
I've seen a few of the bits.
Okay.
Yeah, and I've seen.
Yeah, he's using
like I said,
he's using Zoom for some reason instead of Discord.
Okay,
that'd be my experience.
All right, so maybe we should go and introduce you to more programs from Adult Swim. Try to go and expand that range a little bit. Expand your experience.
I remember Adult Swim shows. My favorite was King of the Hill. I actually didn't grow up watching King of the Hill. Adult Swim, I really didn't watch much. I think the only ones I really watch nowadays was probably just like the first 3 seasons of Rick and Morty, and then season 5 of Samurai Jack. I think that's about it. Yeah, I don't remember. I didn't watch much Adult Swim, mostly because I don't think they aired here in Portugal. Yeah, I don't think they do. I don't think they did.
And I got the show
Grass
just
Stains,
for you,
let's go.
Considering that this is now one of the new favorite shows from Adult Swim, now getting onto its 2nd season. So with that said, let us go and begin this by checking.
I think that's probably from either playing or winning 100 matches on artificial courts or whatever. I think that's what it is, or just grass. Yeah, grass courts.
The trailer for
grass
season
or artificial.
2 of Smiling Friends.
Ooh. But is it like season 2?
Whoa!
And next day on Max.
And that was Smiling Friends Season 2.
Yeah, I knew they were getting like a season 2 of Smiling Friends. I think I already seen a couple of clips from that.
Swim, at midnight on May 12th. So, just out of curiosity,
It was always on Cartoon Network. I don't know why it was on it. It would turn on all the time at like 7 p.m. You at 7 p.m. That's like, that seems to be pretty early. Because from what I understand, I think the Adult Swim stuff, that was probably for like the, adults. So it would make more sense if it was like, if you would like air like much later for like, I don't know, 10, 9 p.m. maybe. Yeah, 7 p.m. seems a little too early. Weird.
have you heard of Smiling Friends before?
30-15.
Bruh, what the fuck is going on with Twitch right now? Bruh, the fuck's going on? Yeah, great. Great, now the fucking stream is gonna get divided into two VOD. Now this shit's gonna be divided into two VODs. Fuck me, what the hell's going on with Twitch today? Man, my internet was completely fine. Yeah, the fucking video was playing just fine, huh? And then I don't know where I just noticed the fucking disconnecting. Okay, yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good now. For some reason, the fucking Twitch just took a massive crap on. Okay. I have no idea why. My internet's completely fine, huh? Yeah, the video didn't get affected by it at all. Man, my internet was completely fine, so I think it's probably just a Twitch thing. Oh, and also, yeah, chat's working now. Yeah, I just noticed that too. Yeah, I just noticed that too as well.
Player 1 to serve. Love 15.
Yeah, there we go. Now the thing wants to fucking work. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now let's see if Discord also wants to work. Okay, it said it's starting. Okay, yeah, it looks like Discord wants to fucking work now as well. This might take a bit though, because there's a lot of shit going on my PC right now. Yeah, there we go.
Player 2 to serve.
Hold on a bit. Can I not? Okay, here we go.
40 love.
Okay, now let's get rid of this. Yeah, remove. Oh, wrong thing.
Player 1 to serve.
Yeah, remove that.
Love 15.
And then there we go. Alright, we're back.
Love 30.
We're back. What the fuck? Why is my PNG still not fucking moving? What the hell?
Love 40.
Why is the PNG model still not fucking bouncing? What the shit? Yeah, it's just still just standing there doing nothing.
Game, set, and match. Player 2.
What the fuck's going on? Okay, hold on. There's always fucking something going on. What the shit, man? Come on. Reactive PNG. Why is this not fucking doing anything? No, it needs to log into Discord for some fucking reason. What? What the shit? Why do I have to fucking do this? I have to like log in? What the shit?
Player 1 to serve.
Okay, do you mind?
15 love.
Why are you not bouncing?
30 love.
Why are you not bouncing? It's still not bouncing. What the shit, man?
40 love.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it's bouncing on reactive by Fujitech, but for some fucking reason it's not doing anything on this. It's not doing anything on the on OBS. Like, what the fuck? What the hell's going on with this? Why is it not doing anything? Hello?
Love 30.
Yeah, it's really the same fucking link. Why is it not working? Hello? Yeah, it's bouncing. It's bouncing on the reactive thing. It's not doing anything on OBS though. That is so weird. Maybe I have to restart fucking Discord again.
Player 1.
Or maybe I just get out again. Come on.
15 love.
Hi. Okay, there we go. Now it's working.
30 love.
I mean, now it's working. Now it's doing what it's supposed to be fucking doing. And yep, the fucking VOD got divided into two. Fuck's sakes.
Game, set, and match. Player 1.
Yeah, there we go. Now it wants to fucking work properly.
Pretty creative. I don't know if it's something I would tune into, but it kind of reminded me of like, I don't know, like a Aqua Teen Hunger Force kind of, you know, that sort of feel.
Mm-hmm. Nah, I do agree there. I actually did watch the first season of Smiling Friends, and
yeah, I was just about to say. Now everything is back to normal. I can actually fucking say what I was supposed to fucking say before I got interrupted. But from my understanding, Smiling Friends is just like the more adult version of Gumball. If that makes any sense. Yeah, the more adult and more on drugs or whatever. Because Smiling Friends is a very fucking weird show. Even more than Gumball.
personally, I really did enjoy it. Like, it is one of those brainless entertainment TV shows, but at the same time, like this is what Adult Swim is actually known for. Like, often they would bring out those brainless entertainment in the veins of stuff like Aqua Teen Hunger Force, and this one really does get back into that style of comedy, along with like bringing in
we're back to normal.
This new fresh style of humor in which it's brought on
back to normal.
internet people. Because this is created by Zach Hadell, whom on the internet he's mostly known as Psychic Pebbles.
Fucking hate when I have to do that.
You know, he would, especially Psychic Pebbles, would make these kinds of like really hyperactive, random cartoons that would be kind of like what we have seen here. And and like I said before, I have seen Smiling Friends. It does bring back that feeling, and honestly, it's one of those, like, as long as you turn off your brain and just like enjoy the show, it's one of those you could.
Here we go. The first game store I went to today, they had all the games you listed me besides Need for Speed. Really? Okay. Well, at least you managed to like get 3 of them, so that's fine. Yeah.
Definitely have fun with it. Maybe like debatably.
Yeah, like, I can probably we can probably like I could probably finish off with Virtua Tennis, and then later we could probably do like Black Flag or Hawks 1 and 2. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Like, this is the kind that it has its audience, and those who do enjoy it, they love it. And
although all those games that you got, you need like more than one person to do the multiplayer. So we'll see.
A lot of the variety of animation, where there are
although
some
not
characters
not
that they would
everything.
have their own.
I think most of the stuff you can do like 2 people, but there's some stuff where you need like 4 or 5 of them.
Smiling Friends is kind of like a hyperactive adult version of the Amazing World of Gumball.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. It's really just like the Gumball on drugs. Just because of all the different animation styles that it ends up using.
In that, you know, in that series, everybody has their own unique style. Everybody has, you know, some characters have their own animation medium, and you do see that with Smiling Friends, where you got characters that, you know, like they kind of have,
Mr. Frog.
you know, that they have that
and the rotoscoping
either
guy.
completely made of CG, or they have like these.
Like the PS1 model, yeah, I've seen so many fucking clips from that guy.
PlayStation 1 style graphics that they would really play around with, like the different mediums, almost you know, almost like what Across the Spider-Verse has done with, or the Spider-Verse movies in general, that they would do with the different anime.
When specifically you plan on doing it? Again, after we're done with Virtua Tennis, which is probably gonna take a very fucking long time. So I don't know, we'll see.
With this
once we're done with the Virtua Tennis, we could probably do some
it
stuff. I
as
don't know.
well. So
I just don't know how long
this
this shit's gonna take.
The massive charm of Smiling Friends is that it is one of those series where you would have to expect the unexpected. And on top of that, there is something that fans of the series will actually enjoy, considering that they did bring back one fan favorite character, because normally, like, other than like the people of the Smiling Friends, they, you know, normally they would all be one-off characters. But there is one in particular that is going to be
Mr.
coming
Frog?
back, is Mr. Frog, and that one
Hello,
is
I'm
actually
Mr. Frog, and I'm gonna eat you.
very popular character. So seeing him return, I guess, like, the audience is demanding it, and I guess they have more like
Yeah, it's
chaotic
really just
ideas
the
of
guy that
what
goes
they
in
want
on
to do
screen
with
and
him.
says, "Hello, I'm Mr.
Just out
Frog,"
of
and then just
curiosity, in
randomly
the
eats
trailer,
someone.
Are there any moments that
That's
stood
really
out to you?
all he does.
I liked that, like, grumpy old man. I thought he seemed like a funny character.
The grumpy old man.
The little old man.
The one with the round head, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, that guy.
That one. Yeah. Okay,
The
yeah.
manager,
he is
or
the boss.
yeah, the boss of the
Smiling
manager, or
Friends.
whatever.
And yeah, like, he would appear again and again, and oops, sorry. Like,
40 love.
he would bring in that absolute chaotic energy. He's debatably the most insane character of them all. It's like every time he shows up, you don't know what to expect, and like you don't know if it's either gonna be something awesome or something terrifying. Like, he is that kind of guy. But yeah, like, if you enjoyed him in the trailer, oh boy, you'll definitely get a whole lot of him in the show itself.
Yeah, definitely. Even in season 1, he was a little bit off.
How would you
Although
describe the humor?
in season
Would you
1,
say
I've
it's
only
more
seen like
satire or more
3
parody
episodes, maybe.
or more
Yeah, I think that's what it
situational?
was.
Like, how would you?
2 or 3,
like,
yeah,
Rick and
something like
Morty,
that.
I would say.
And all of them were just like Nux reactions. Game Exchange, Second Sword, they had yeah, Ratchet and Clank, but I passed on it. Get a PS3 controller. Okay, yeah, I see. You want to have like the better controller. Yeah, maybe what you can get Ratchet and Clank if it wasn't too expensive.
Is more like, I mean, it does have its raunchy
I mean,
side, but it's
how expensive
more,
was it? Like 20, 30
chaotic
bucks, something like that.
in humor and cynical in their humor. I don't know. How would you describe the humor?
I would say it's
Very
chaotic
hyperactive.
with a little bit of shock value. This like
Dirty.
Smiling Friends is not the kind of show that
It's
would
slightly
go and
less
try to say
the amount that I
something,
paid
you
for
know?
my
It doesn't
copy.
have any kind of like social commentary where it wants to discuss about some serious issues and try to explain that through comedy. A lot of it is
It's
just
also refurbished,
like
like
a
this.
lot of it is more shock, you know, like there is that shock value where there are some things that
I mean, if you buy the games digitally, they're like 45 bucks separate. All 3 games, if you buy them separate, they're like 45 bucks. So if you want to, you could go for it.
Maybe
Me personally, I probably would have waited until I could find like a copy of it for like 20, 25, something like that.
can seem like stuff that could offend people, but they're doing it out of laughs. But at the same time, for the most part, though, it really is just chaotic.
Like refurbished as in the disc, just the disc being touched and shit. I mean, personally, I would have waited, again, personally, I would have waited until if it was like, I don't know, 20, 25, something like that. But if you want to, you could go for it, yeah.
Where it's just expect the unexpected, where it really is from the element of surprise where you never know what direction that they're gonna go with it. Sometimes they could go into extreme routes, sometimes they
Because
could
if
go
you got,
into
if you
strange routes.
if you go for the games digitally separate, they're like 45 bucks each. No, they're like 15 bucks each, so you end up spending like 45.
Sometimes they would defy their own logic, and yeah, it's really just from the chaos of it. It's just you never know what's gonna happen in the
Sure, I
next
got a
scene.
black
So
one.
I think that's
I mean,
my
that's like the
answer.
most
It's
basic
just
one.
completely chaotic and unexpected with a little hint of
Yeah,
shock
I already saw the images on General Scrub. I already know you got a black one.
Are you familiar with Dash Shaw? He did Crypto Zoo and my entire high school sinking into the into the ocean.
Sounds sounds familiar. I think we might have discussed about that one before.
Yeah, I saw.
I can't remember how much. Did you just said that it was 30? Or was that the controller? Was the controller 30 or the game 30?
Both of them at Sundance. I enjoyed
The
my entire
controller
school much
30.
more than Crypto Zoo. Crypto Zoo, I felt.
30 bucks for a PS3 controller? I don't know. I think it would have been best if you found for like 15. 15, 20, something like that, yeah. I think 30 was a little too much.
Kind of like it was. It's like it was trying too hard to shock, and whereas I felt like my entire high school had a better just overall story and was just more. I don't know. I just liked high school much better.
Story.
Than
What do you mean
Crypto Zoo.
story?
But like he is
the
an
story of the
interesting
show
artist with an
is
interesting
shit happens.
aesthetic
You
and
just try,
style.
you just make sure they can follow it.
Appreciate people making independent movies these days.
Yeah, that is true. Like people making their own stuff, going beyond of like what you would normally expect from like the main from the mainstream studios. So just out of curiosity, from what we have seen with this trailer, would you be interested in checking out Smiling Friends?
I mean, it
Probably
definitely
not,
looks up there.
because I am
So,
more of a
yeah,
movie
well,
person than a
personally, I
TV
wouldn't mind
person. I just
actually
have such
seeing it
limited time
if
when
I
it
wasn't
comes
so
to
busy with other
television.
stuff.
And the humor, I don't know if the humor would be for me, but me, I don't know. If you told me, you know what, I think you'd really like it, I might give the premiere a shot.
Yeah, I guess it really
It's only
depends.
season 2, so I wouldn't have to go back that much.
Yeah,
you
and
have
not to
go-
mention
still need
the
to watch
episodes
the
are short.
entirety of
They're
season
literally
1.
just
Everyone
11
sees
minutes
like
each, and I
first
don't
2
think
or
there's
3
Yeah,
episodes.
and I don't think there's even a lot of episodes. I think there's just like 10 in total. So, like, technically all of them at once would be kind of feature length. But I guess it really depends, like, if this is the style of humor that you love. If you love that chaotic, unexpected style of humor, you would...
I'm curious now, can you check the PS Store on the app and see how much the show 24 is? For me it's 70, might be different depending on country. Hold on. MIB the show. I think it should be probably 70 as well here. Hold on, let me check.
Game player 1.
Why is this fucking thing so goddamn slow? Come on. Come on.
15 love.
The show 24.
30 love.
Yep, it's 70 bucks as well here.
40 love.
Yeah, it's really the same price as well here.
Game, set, and match. Player 1.
would definitely go and see it.
I like it in, like, I mean, that's good the episodes are so small, because I found that with Rick and Morty, I enjoyed it for the creativity and the inventiveness, especially the sci-fi elements. It's kind of like a raunchier version of Doctor Who in some ways to me. But after about
definitely
2
raunchier
episodes, I'm like, I it's not a show I can binge. It's too much, you know. For me.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
For
you
me,
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, absolutely. For me personally, I actually really did enjoy. I definitely enjoyed the first season. It's a lot more of my cup of tea than it is for you. So I'm definitely hyped up, and plus the fact that they actually did release the first episode of season 2 not that long ago, and it has been very well received by fans. We've
been getting a lot of shit
it.
lately.
Like, there's already a bunch of moments that are turning into memes right now.
Memes,
so
yeah,
I'm
just
definitely
the
hyped up to
PS1
see
guy.
what they have in store.
Cool. Yeah, that's great.
All right, and now I would like to go and ask the chat wall, and I'd like to ask you all, what did you all think about the...
Why is this not? I was like, come on. The 60s game is $100 in Australia. Very crazy. It's not Australia and Canada. Yeah, in Canada everything's even more expensive.
trailer for season 2 of Smiling Friends? Did you guys enjoy this one? Are you a little iffy? Let me know what you all think.
Yeah, it's not just
Let's see what we
Australia
got.
where the prices are a little
The best way that I could describe Smiling
higher.
Friends
It's also
is
in
that
Canada.
it is an animated version of the Eric Andre show, both in its comedy and the sense of what the piss is happening. But seeing how this retains the great comedy and scattershot tone, this definitely lives up to the hype. I'm definitely gonna watch it.
Yeah, when I was on the cruise back in August, it was like $35 for a pair of sunglasses. Damn. I mean, that's in cruises where most stuff in there is probably way overpriced, because you know they take advantage of that being your only option.
Mostly for my boy, Mr. Frog. Mr. Frog has killed. Yeah, honestly, you need to go and correct your correct your last statement. Mr. Frog has killed how many? Because you know that Mr. Frog has a bit of a history of that. And just to let you
Mr.
know,
Frog has a
Rachel,
fucking
Mr.
kill
Frog
count if you
is a
can
character
believe
in
it.
the show that, you know, he used to be this major star, but then he got canceled. But he got canceled for all the legitimate reasons. Like, every bad thing you
because
could
he
think
almost
a celebrity
fucking
would do,
ate someone.
Mr. Frog has done that. So just to give you an idea. All right.
And then at the end, he actually eats someone, and everyone applauds him for
I
it.
see the first season of Smiling Friends. I could definitely see the appeal, and this definitely looks fun. The humor is really entertaining, and it looks chaotic in the best way, and the animation looks great. So overall, this seems fun. I think it's safe to say that this is Adult Swim's most successful show they've had in recent years. Or at least,
besides
it would definitely
Rick and
be
Morty.
their most successful since Rick and Morty, especially when the
Yeah,
fanfare
exactly.
of this one is actually pretty big. So we'll see. Like, hopefully it will continue to be strong. It's about like they're off to a great start, and hopefully this success can continue.
Is Adult
We'll
Swim
see.
on any of the streamers? Isn't
I mean, it already got
Max?
season 2.
Yes,
I'd be surprised if it didn't also get season 3.
With Smiling Friends, they'll start off on Adult Swim, and then the day after they air the episode, they would go and stream it on Max. So you Americans will have it. Me as a Canadian, I have to go and find something else because honestly, the content that comes out or like the programs that come out on Max, they're like scattered. Honestly, they're like scattered. It's either you got to go into this streamer to go and check this one out, or that streamer to go and check this one out. It's like honestly, it's pretty confusing. Anyways, let's see. What else? Oh, these days, it's not about childish 2D animation and singing princesses. Now it's CG, farting animals, and F you want chicken nugget? But in all seriousness, this show really gets the internet right. And show me if the Hell Blender guy can make a show.
The chicken nugget.
I can make a show. If
that
the
clip.
Hell Blender guy can make a show, I can make a show one day. Anyways, I can't wait for this one to come out. Very excited. Oh, and this is actually someone that you know, Rachel.
Yeah, it's from that one scene where they go into like a company with the PS1 characters, trying to see if we can get his series up and running again. They try to talk with the CEO, and then the guy says, I'm the CEO. I can do anything with the franchise, even just do nothing with it."
This is
like,
from
bro, that's just Activision
Jonathan.
with fucking
Smiling
Spyro
Friends is
and
one of the funniest shows on
and
Adult Swim
Crash.
so far. I love the different use of animation styles to represent the characters and personalities. I would say the humor is more surreal than satirical. Yeah, I think that is actually a better word to go and describe it. More so than chaotic, it's surreal. With some shocking moments here and there, I know that season 2 will definitely be delivering the greatness. Also, hey Rachel,
We'll
haven't
see.
seen you since
Oh yeah,
the
they're probably
23
gonna do.
Expo.
They're probably,
Hope to see you again
they're
soon.
probably gonna do some weird shit. Most likely.
I will not be attending the expo this year, so sorry, Jonathan.
Aw, man.
Yeah.
Is it not
You don't
your
want to be
budget,
near
or-
sweaty
I
people?
just couldn't
Aw,
afford it
man.
this year with no job. That's hard.
Nah, that's fair. Especially especially nowadays with D23 being stupidly expensive and how they would charge like different prices. It's like ridiculous. Like even Disney fans are calling them out on like how dumb their new price system is.
Well, and of course the whole new rollout was a total nightmare. So I was kind of glad that I wasn't with the new ticketing and how they're doing it.
Good thing I just like staying at home.
Disney's not on my best side at the moment, so it's just as well. I probably would be pretty frustrated. I just have not been happy with almost all their output the last 2 years.
2 or 3 years,
There's a few things,
especially
but
last year.
Last year, my favorite thing that Disney produced was one of their DComs.
Oh, oh, really? Like not even Once Upon a Studio?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess if I'm including shorts.
Yeah, I think that was probably the only good
but
thing
I
that come
really
out of
loved,
Disney last year.
A DCom they made called Prom Pact. It was a charming teen rom-com. I really loved it. So that was still, I think, just because I'm a rom-com girl, I think that was still would still be my favorite. But anyway, either of those two things. But that's not great considering they had an Indiana Jones movie, they had a animated musical, they had if my favorite thing is a rom-com they made for Disney Channel, that they bought for Disney Channel, that's not great.
I mean,
yeah, I guess
do people even watch
give
Disney
it time
Channel?
until like you
That's
can.
it. Do people even watch TV nowadays?
It just wasn't the year for me. So.
Yeah,
I think most people now are just glued to fucking
Anyways,
TikTok or YouTube or
let's
whatever.
Get back into some comments here. After finally watching Smiling Friends for the first time recently, I definitely recommend it to anyone. The writing and comedy is some of the best out of a recent animated show, and all the different animation styles are great. Definitely looking forward to season 2. And I guess we got one more comment to get into. As someone who has never watched an episode of Smiling Friends, I would say this trailer looked okay. There was nothing that really deterred me at first glance, certainly compared to other adult shows I've seen, and stuff that looked potentially what I would enjoy from an Adult Swim show. I would say that I hope that those who are already fans of the show get their money's worth. All right. So, yeah, it's pretty much what I expected. People who did see, people who do like Smiling Friends, they'll definitely be down
They'll
for
watch it, but then the people
however,
that weren't
will it
into it
convince
season 1,
newcomers
they're
to
not
go and
gonna
watch
come
the
back.
show? That might be debatable. But still, if you are interested in checking out Smiling Friends Season 2, it will be premiering on Adult Swim starting May 12th at midnight, and then the day afterwards, it will be airing on streaming.
Like literally two weeks ago.
So now we're gonna go on to our first break, and when we do return, we will get into what is debatably the biggest trailer from last week. This is one in which, oh boy, it's already on the list of the most, or one of the most anticipated sequels of the year. But we shall see if it will go and meet up or
I think
get our first taste to see if it will meet up with those expectations. So stay
the
tuned
new
for
Joker
that.
movie. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah, it even says on the title.
All right, so now let's go on to our next story. And Rachel, I actually have a question for you. What did you think about 2019's Joker? Ah, there you go. Okay.
Having technical difficulties again.
Yes, we're back on. So, yeah, I was wondering, you were just looking down for like a bit, but I just want to go and ask you, Rachel, what did you think of 2019's Joker?
I mean, I think I saw a little bit of it.
I wasn't the biggest fan of it. To me,
I only saw like the last
I actually
few
thought that the
20 minutes, I
was
think. Yeah.
kind of
I think that's about it.
because
Yeah.
they stacked the deck to such a not in his favor.
2019,
They made
goddamn.
everybody so.
I can't believe Joker's only like 5 years old. Though.
There was no humanity to the film, in my opinion. Like, everybody was horrible to him, except for maybe Zazie Beetz in just those few scenes, and even his mother was horrible. So they like stacked the deck to such an extent that there was no other option that would be logical than for him to become the Joker, right? And to me, that's not that interesting. To me, it would have been a lot more interesting if there was goodness in his life, if there was something that then he turns against and he chooses against that and becomes truly evil, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, were they
I can
trying
kinda
to
see
help
that.
us to feel sympathetic to the Joker? But then, like, why do they want us to feel, like, I just felt like they actually kind of took an easy way out of making just everything so miserable.
Fucking
that
throw
it's
shit
like,
at him, and then
so it
not
wasn't
be
for me.
surprised that he
I
just
didn't-
ends up the way
I
he
didn't love
does.
it. I didn't like hate it, but I didn't think it was an interesting film.
That is honestly fascinating because I'm kind of on the same page as you. I'm personally very mixed on the Joker movie. Like, I know there's a lot of fantastic elements, like, and definitely worth the praise. Like, the cinematography and some of the production design is fantastic. Joaquin Phoenix's performance as the Joker is incredible.
Was also pretty good.
But it's just
especially the
anything
last
that is
part.
involved with Todd Phillips is garbage. The directing and the writing, I'm sorry, but it is horrible. Like, it is practically a joke with okay, no pun intended, but like, it is just a joke the way that the story is built as this Ayn Rand style Gotham story. It really did not work out. It just made, it just feels like very it tries too hard to be melancholy. It just, like, really, it didn't work. I feel like this would have been considered this would have really felt like a true masterpiece if they just replaced Todd Phillips. And that's it. Just switch him with another filmmaker who could do a better job at both writing and directing. Then we could have legit gotten, like, one of the best Batman movies out there. But
or Joker movies.
He's not giving up, though. Considering that, the first movie
now
still made
$1
billion at the
standby.
box office, of course, that is a call for Warner Brothers to demand another movie. And they are going to go and create another picture. And so, with that said, let us go and check out the trailer, or the teaser trailer, for the upcoming
Or in this
sequel,
case, just a reaction.
Joker, Folie à Deux.
Folie à deux. How did he pronounce
Sequel, Joker, Folie à deux.
À deux? Bro, what the fuck was that pronunciation? He's Canadian French. I'm pretty sure you would have fucking pronounced that shit right.
And that is
Yeah,
Joker Folie
I think
à
that's how you
deux,
say
in
it.
which it will be coming out on the big screen on October 4th of this year. So, Rachel, I'd like to know, what did you think about what we have seen here?
Well, I think that this was a stronger trailer in every way.
Really?
The original Joker.
Hmm.
Yes. Because it has just like a tiny bit more nuance. There's like because it's a love story, because there's
In a musical,
there's another
if I
person involved
understand
that's
correctly.
not absolutely, like horrible to Joker. There's there's a thin strand of hope in there, which makes everything more interesting, because it's not just this like tornado of awfulness. And so to me that makes it better. I'm also like a huge musical person, so like you make it a musical and have Lady Gaga involved, that's gonna make it more interesting to me, that's for sure.
I mean, Lady Gaga's been
to
in
me,
some good
it
movies
looked
as well.
more
I mean, like A Star Is
creative,
Born. Huh?
more interesting, more
So
nuanced.
she's definitely not
It
gonna
just
be.
looked better
She's
to
not.
me.
She's definitely gonna not. Be
One
too
thing
bad
that I
in
will
this
give
one.
it credit, I mean, this is just a teaser trailer, so we don't necessarily get the literally the big picture. But one thing I do have to give it credit is that what we have got, like, with some of the strengths of the first film, like, we could see it here and even a bit upgraded. Like, I just gotta say, the cinematography and the production design is freaking impeccable. It looks amazing. Like, especially when it looks like we might have like a whole bunch of like fantasy scenes where we would see the Joker and Harley Quinn, that they would be together, and like like their relationship or their romance is going to be visualized with these golden Hollywood style musical numbers. So in a way, it's kind of like it has like an element that is influenced by what we have recently seen with La La Land, except now we're just going with like the lovers are now these clinically insane people. So
I wouldn't be surprised if this entire movie is a dream.
Yeah, there is a possibility.
Kind of has those vibes, I feel like.
Yeah, or I don't know if it's going to be like everything.
That wouldn't be much of a far fetch. I mean, the whole love interest from the first movie was just all in his head, so it wouldn't be far fetched if Harley Quinn was also all in his head as well.
Is all an entire dream. I could see like maybe like the moments of reality is just when we see Joker and Harley both, that they are both together, but like in reality, like when they're either in Arkham Asylum or if they're just in the streets. Like when we see, like, a great example is that there's a moment where we see both of them doing the waltz on the like right in front of the moonlight, but then it just cuts to them just dancing in this crime scene where there's like an ambulance and stuff like that. So I can imagine it would be more something like that. I don't know if it's going to be like 100% a dream where even Harley is a dream in this case.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I can imagine there are going to be those dream sequences that will be presented as a musical.
Okay, yeah.
And you know what? It's actually very interesting because when this was first announced, the fact that they are going to turn the Joker into a full-on musical with the sequel and then bringing in Lady Gaga to play Harley Quinn, like, it sparked a lot of massive controversy, a lot of backlash even, that they would go into a direction that would be completely different than what we got in the 2019 film. Do you think
I mean, was that much of a big deal?
Musical element, and especially with the especially in regards to
as long as the
Joker and Harley Quinn,
as long as the songs aren't too bad, I don't think anyone's gonna give a shit.
do you think that would actually
I don't
help the
understand
movie? Do
the
you think it
whole
would make things
backlash
better
thing.
for it?
You know, it's an interesting question because it certainly made me more interested. But then again, I don't think I'm their target demographic that they're going for.
Well, I mean, it is a romance film. You love romance films.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
you
but it
love
just seems
romance,
like
a little
the
bit more blood
typical
and
comic book
explosions and all that.
movie, you know, they say almost all movies these days are made for 17-year-old boys, and I think it's certainly that's true for comic book movies. And is the average 17-year-old boy going to be like, ooh, a musical, you know? I don't know, but so it is a risky choice. There's no question, and I admire that, I guess.
It is definitely a bold choice.
You know, as a musical
It's just a matter of whether it's gonna
as
pay
soon
off
as I
or
heard it, I
not.
was like, wow, they managed to get me excited about a movie I had no excitement for at all.
You know, I will say that, like, from the trailer, it did definitely get me intrigued. And, I mean, like, I understand that this is just a teaser. This isn't even a full-on trailer, so we don't necessarily know what this movie is fully about. But one thing I'm still curious is in regards to the story, because that is where I feel like is one of, if not the weakest component of the Joker that really did turn me off, where it took me away from it's the reason why I didn't join the whole like fan base of like, oh, this is an amazing movie, it's one of the best of the year. Like, I didn't buy into the hype. So I'm just wondering, like, with these new elements involved, will this actually improve Joker? Will this actually make the movie better?
we'll see.
And we don't fully see it as of yet. So far, the only thing that we know about is just the romance between Joker and Harley, how both of them would be together, but I don't know.
I mean, honestly, I would not be surprised if there's a big reveal at the end and Harley has been a complete imagination.
Oh,
I mean, again,
really?
it already did something like that
Or
in
if
the
we are
first
going to
one.
go in that direction, I could imagine maybe maybe Joker is actually in her imagination, that maybe somewhere, like, imagine
actually might
somewhere
be
between the first and the second film, he's dead. Like the police or someone was able to shoot him. He no longer exists. And so it's like we are looking into her head and her imagination.
You know what? I think that actually might
of
be an
how
interesting
she
twist.
would see herself like being romanced with the Joker.
Yeah,
Like,
instead
it's
of
all,
him
like,
being
it's
the
all
one
just in her
hallucinating, it's
head. Like,
her.
she's just imagining a
Okay.
scenario that you know will never happen because he died. Like, that could be an interesting idea.
Yeah.
But then again, is that actually going to happen?
Yeah,
I don't know. I guess
it's a
it'll
matter of
depend on the
finding
movie
out.
itself. But yeah, that's just the only thing that I am asking for, is just give us a better story. Don't go back into that stupid Ayn Rand style mentality. Like, just, you know, like, try to improve on that. Try something new and see if that works. Because I could say right now, this, I feel like, already has some great elements. Like, I'm very much impressed with the cinematography, with the production design, with some of the costumes that they are going to do, because it looks like with all the different dream sequences, they're going to do, you know, there's going to be like a bunch of costume changes to go and present how that time is. And also, you got two amazing
like the
actors
shit that
with
happened.
Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga.
Either La La
They've
Land
already
or
proven that
again
they
beginning of
have
Tattoo.
what it takes to go and star in a feature film, especially one that can take itself seriously and take itself artistically. It's got all the materials. It just needs the right script and the right direction.
It's all about
is that going to
execution.
deliver it? That, I feel like, again, we just gotta wait and see, especially when Todd Phillips is still attached to it. So, who knows? So, at that point, I honestly don't know. That's
It's
why
just
I'm
a matter
still
of,
holding back from actually
waiting to
saying,
find out.
okay, will this be worth it? Will this be one of the best movies of the year? I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, they're definitely taking some risks, which I do admire. So yeah, at least there's that.
Yeah, yeah, like, that is one thing we can give it. It's the fact that they're going to completely different directions. They're trying something new within itself. So, who knows? Maybe this will work, maybe this won't. But ultimately, we will have to wait and see when this does come out on October 4th. And so, with that said, I would now like to
so
go
like,
into the chat wall, and I'd like to ask you all,
4 months from
what
now?
do you all think
wait.
about the teaser trailer of Joker Folie à Deux? Were you guys very impressed by it? Are you hyped up for the movie?
No,
or are you a little bit
6
iffy
months.
about it? I would like to know what you think about it. Let's see now. As someone who really likes who really likes M's the first Joker and thought it was great, this looks like it has a lot of potential. It's still visually impressive. Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga are providing solid performances, and their chemistry seems great. So overall, I'm looking forward to this. And considering this has a $20 million budget, Warner Brothers better hope this ends up becoming a massive hit in the
20
waves
million.
of Barbie. Oh boy, yeah, that's gonna be another question, because it is true that Warner Bros. The first Joker had a bit of a modest budget, but this one they decided to go overboard and go with $200 million. Just out of curiosity, based on what we
200. I
have
thought you said
seen
20
with
million.
this
20
trailer,
hundred.
do you
I said
think
20 million.
Warner Brothers
No, it's
will make its
200
money
million.
back?
It's
Do you think it
200
will
million.
be a $1 billion hit, or do you think this could end up falling into the same mistakes that Disney has gotten into again and again last year?
Not sure
Again,
what it's up against.
just a matter
That
of
would be
finding
my
out
only thing I'd
when it
want to
comes out.
see. What it's competing against.
Yeah, good question.
Yeah, but I think it has a pretty good shot. I mean, unless it's really bad, I think it has a pretty good shot of.
We'll see.
I don't know if it'll make $1 billion, but
Doubtful, yeah.
I would be shocked if it's not pretty profitable. It costs $200
I
million
could probably
to
see
make,
maybe going up like
so it needs to make
half
3
a
times
billion.
that.
Yeah, something like that.
I'd be pretty surprised if it's not a good hit.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, we will see.
I mean, how much
I'll
did
I'll have to do a
how much
bit
did
more
the
research
original
on my
movie do?
end to see. Or Chadwell, like you guys are on your computers right now. You could go and check out what movies are going to be coming out in October. So you guys
what was
let me know.
the
Like,
box
is there
office
some
from
legitimate?
the original
As
movie?
critically lauded as far as like I don't see it getting nominated for Best Picture and stuff, but
Yeah.
I'm
winning the
curious, how
Cannes
much was
Lion
it?
like the first.
Yeah,
That was wild.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big ask right there. Well, some people are saying there's Venom 3 that is going to be competing against, and I don't know.
Let's see,
Movies have
box
done
office.
really well. I mean, at the box office.
Okay, it did $1 billion.
Not critically, but they have made
The first one, the first movie did $1 billion.
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, so I am mixed, but based on what you said about Todd Phillips, he's going to make Harley out as the evil manipulator of man. A 2017 Death Note reversal. I think it's a pretty trailer, and I do like seeing Harley in control of her life, but that also goes against relationships. Birds of Prey was better. Maybe I'll see it.
Okay.
I haven't seen Birds of Prey, but I
I could probably see, I could probably see maybe like
maybe I'll see it, but I am worried in regards to
750 million,
the incel
something like that.
subtext. I'm also
Maybe
worried
500.
with the huge budget compared
Between
to the
500 and
2019 movie and how it will
750.
bomb. Again, those things we cannot answer right now. We'll just have to wait and see. Let's see now. When I saw Joker in 2019 twice in terms of getting some context, I strongly felt mixed but didn't like it. The performances, score, cinematography, and designs were good, but hated the plot, writing, and direction overall. Yeah, that's also another good note. The score was also pretty epic. For this sequel, I still kind of feel indifferent, especially having a jukebox musical, which I'm not. I'm not of that part. Some of the parts that worked in the first film looked good for the sequel, but having low expectations with the story, writing, and direction by Todd Phillips. All right, that's fair.
Right, another one that didn't.
One of the reasons
wasn't a
I
fan of
liked the
the
Joker
original.
movie was only because of Joaquin Phoenix, the cinematography, and the music. But yeah, I do understand why the screenplay was not very strong, but the acting did save it for me. However, Joker Folie à Deux could improve that with its musical element and Lady Gaga, but I'm definitely checking it out in IMAX just for the reactions for the audience. I know Rachel might like this more because I know she's a big musical fan. Yeah, who knows? Maybe,
Rachel?
maybe as it turns
Rachel?
out, like, they sprinkled in a bit of they sprinkled in a bit of Hallmark for you to go and enjoy this.
Well, I'm not only a movie theater I'm not only a movie critic, but I'm also a theater critic, a professional theater critic, and so I love musical theater. And
honestly, I think it's because of that. It makes it all the more reason why I would love to know your thoughts on this, considering there is that extra theatrical element.
Well, after they have the screening, I'll have to come back on, give my report.
Yeah, that is true.
Report or review.
Anyways, it's been a long time since I've seen Joker, but I remember liking it fine. As for this one, yeah, about the same. The cinematography is insane, Joaquin is still killing it as Joker, and the musical aspect is great. I'll likely give it a watch, but will this finally be the movie where the Joker says the iconic line, "We live in a society"? Yeah, that's always been the punchline with this Joker in particular. It's the one that, like, it almost, like, comically, like, just highlights we live in a society. But anyhow, are there any more comments? Let's see. Well, if this movie doesn't work out, it wouldn't be the first time Todd Phillips tried and failed to make lightning strike twice, to diminishing returns. This just looks more of the same from the first Joker movie. Like, if you told me that this was being made on a $200 million budget, I never believe you. And having this be a jukebox musical really sounds like a bad idea. I don't know. Like,
I don't think it looks like more of the same.
Might actually turn out well.
What other risks could they possibly
just a matter of
take?
waiting until the movie comes out.
Like, if it is more of the same, I'll be super bummed, because that's the sort of the main appeal. But
yeah, that's kind of what I'm asking for. Like, to have it not be the same. If so, well then, honestly, like, I would probably walk out if I would watch it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Let's see, what other comments would there be? Now, I would like to see Marvel bringing in Paul King to direct a musical film centered around Yan from the Marvels. Also, notice how the trailer is showing an entire film in the 1.91 aspect ratio, while also displaying filmed in IMAX label. Is this going for the Suicide Squad route, in which the film's native aspect ratio is...
Wait, hold on. I was playing Minecraft PS3 edition online and I got kicked because I kept winning. Damn. That just reminds me of this one fucking meme. When you're too good to play against your friends, but not good enough to play competitively.
Skill issue.
Yeah, it's just that fucking meme. When you're too good to play against your friends, but not good enough to play competitively. Now that's the true fucking pain.
1.90.1, or is this another Doom Part 2 situation where the trailer is in 1.90.1 IMAX aspect ratio, even though the native aspect ratio is 2.39.1? Honestly, very interesting.
That's a good question. That's above my pay grade. I don't know. I have no idea.
Again, I think that's just another one where we gotta wait and see. I mean, so far, we're seeing, like, the IMAX aspect ratio. Maybe they'll do something a little bit different.
Let me see how many slices I already have.
Give us a bit
I want to see if I can already start doing the logs.
Alright, I think I'll read one more comment before we go and jump onto the next story. So, the Joker 2 trailer looks very thrilling. While I never cared about the Joker movie, I suspect it to be another blockbuster crowd pleaser, similar to the likes of Harry Potter and Barbie. As for the original film, how do you think it was nominated for Best Picture Oscar, despite being very controversial?
Although I don't think we're going to be done with them today.
I think it's like because of the hype. I think it's more because of like, there are some aspects that it definitely deserve the nominations and the wins, like the cinematography, best score, best actor, and stuff like that. But I think it's more so to gather, gather people to go and watch the actual show on TV.
The slices and the logs.
Purposes.
I think I was going to do top spins, but I think you can do that pretty easily by just Going to the campaign.
All right, so with that said, we're going to go on to our next break, and we have one more trailer to go and show you, and this was actually a very last-minute addition, considering that this is a trailer that just came out today. So stay tuned for that, and we shall return with another animated trailer. Fair enough.
Sorry.
No, it's perfectly fine, don't worry. But anyways, we are back, and we got one more trailer that we are going to go and watch. And by the way, I just want to go and make a clarification. Before I started this episode, originally we were thinking about talking about
aces and smashes, but I doubt I can get those done.
A horror movie that's going to be coming up called Oswald Down the Rabbit Hole, in which it is a horror movie based on Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, and recently they hired Ernie Hudson to actually star in the picture. But instead of that one, we are going to be looking at this trailer. Just out of curiosity, have you heard about stuff regarding this movie before this popped up?
I have heard about it because we mentioned it every year I do a preview show for animation, and we mentioned this in the preview. So I just heard about it, and with the Hesses involved, that caught my interest. I'm a big Napoleon Dynamite fan, and so and they're kind of local favorites, and so that was interesting to me too.
All right, I have heard a little bit about it, but it's like something that I'm just not really that familiar. But I definitely am a fan of Napoleon Dynamite, so knowing that it's from those people, well, that'll add on to the hype. But
I actually haven't
we
seen
shall see
haven't
with
seen
how they have with
what
they
I think
have
that's
in
like
store
off my fucking
with this
age.
new trailer here that actually just
Although I
came
do know
out
that
today.
will,
And by the way, thank you for the
little
gifted
Easter egg
sub right there.
from,
But
Monster
anyways,
House.
yes, we do have a new trailer here. Just
My guess that you'll finish this in the next session. Scrub, you are absolutely fucking wrong. You are absolutely... You have no idea how fucking wrong you are. We are definitely not gonna finish this off next session or the one after. Again, this is just ranked match. We still need to do fucking online tour and friendly online matches. And we're not even like we just barely managed to go halfway through the fucking ranked matches. So yeah, we're definitely not gonna fucking finish this off next session. This is gonna take way longer.
So with that said, let us go and check out the trailer for the
you clearly have no
upcoming
idea what the fuck you're
Netflix
talking
animated
about.
movie, Thelma the Unicorn. So that is Thelma the Unicorn, to which it will be coming out on Netflix May 17th. So, Rachel, just out of curiosity, what did you think about this one?
It
looks
looked
generic.
great. I'll be honest. I think the hope is that it will be fun. That it will be.
Yeah, most likely.
I mean, it looked pretty generic.
Yeah, exactly. Just from like the
but-
little few seconds that I saw from the trailer, it just looked pretty generic.
I didn't. There's just not much to hang my hat on in this trailer, I feel like.
I just had one question when I saw this whole trailer. I was just thinking, considering that this is from Netflix, didn't we just have this kind of movie before?
Yeah.
Like, the fact, like, it's not just, like, the liar revealed, but, like, making that the main aspect, making it an animated feature with its own stylized look and stuff like that.
Because I never played any sports games, Super Nintendo sports games. I don't think that has to do with anything. I already told you that we need 250 wins just on ranked. I don't think you need to be a sports games professional to know that we're gonna be here for a while.
we just had Leo. We just had that movie with
Yeah.
Adam Sandler, and that was actually I find it to be pretty okay. I actually did like that one, but still, like, it wasn't, it's like not
We need
really
250
worth,
ones
it's not
just
really
on
that
ranked.
great of a movie,
And
but
then the other
still,
ones
it
we
was,
need
like,
150
it had its
and
own
100.
charm. Like, it was fine. It did do decently with that liar reveal trope. It's just kind of weird that, like, it's only been a few months since we've had that movie, but then suddenly now we're getting like another one, which it follows the same kind of story beat by beat, and it almost has that same kind of moral about being, about being a liar and being true to yourself and stuff like that. It's just, I don't know. I feel like we've already went through this before, and now showing this again, I don't know. Like for me, it's just, the plot is the big turnoff here. The plot, I just feel like, okay, now it just feels like Netflix is just repeating themselves.
Running out of
also,
ideas.
just out of curiosity, what about the animation? What did you think about that?
I mean, it looked pretty generic CG animation. This kind of, that you see low budget animation, and they could still make good.
I see you
good
because you're not
films,
fucking
in
paying
that,
attention.
One of the, in my opinion, hidden gems that I really actually love that you never would think would be as good is The Son of Bigfoot. They came out a couple.
Yeah, I've
and it's
heard
that
about those. Yeah.
Yeah, it was actually like really good and had like a good story and good characters, and the fur actually was really well done for the budget. And I really liked the soundtrack that it didn't have. It wasn't a musical, but it had a really cool cool soundtrack, and that movie was such a huge surprise for me. I don't want to oversell it, but it was way better than I thought it was going to be. So I always try to leave room for something like that to surprise me. And even the Paw Patrol movies, I think were a lot better
The what now?
than
The Paw Patrols.
they had any right to be.
Yeah, well, at least the first movie, I was surprisingly impressed. The second movie, it's like, it's what I'd expect from a Paw Patrol film, but it's like, it's fine for what it is. For me, like, I want to give it I want to try to be positive. I want to find something that, like, would be nice to say. And I mean, like, maybe the some of the character designs, like, it has its own.
Yeah, I'll call my war right now. He doesn't have one. Well, no shit. I can afford a PC. You think I can afford a lawyer? But yeah, this movie just looks very fucking generic. You can just tell from like this character, from that one character design. It just looks like generic as My Little Pony. I don't know.
Own look, like it tries to do its own thing a little bit. Something that's a bit more fun, a bit more stylized. And there are some things that, they actually do look nice. I will say, like, on the animators' part, like, they do, they have stuff that does look pretty cool. But, yeah, honestly, it's like, it's one of those things, like, I want to try to be positive. I want to be open-minded with this, but, like,
they're not giving me
other than,
much to
like,
work
the
with.
animation, looking nice, it looks good. The animators have done a pretty solid job so far from what we have seen here, but like the rest though, like with the other characters, with the story about Thelma not actually being a unicorn and stuff like that, and like really getting her fame, but like, well, we know eventually that lie is going to be revealed.
This really looks like
It's
any
just
like
that,
generic
I don't know.
as
There's
CG
just so
movie
much
that
of it.
from
It's
like
just,
the early 2000s.
It feels like the
It
same
really looks like one.
type of animated film that we have gotten again and again and again. It's just maybe not in terms of like the animation is probably the most unique thing about it, but the rest, it just feels generic. I don't think it's not going to be. I don't think it's like horrible to the levels of like Megamind versus the Doom Syndicate, but this does look like something that we've just seen so many times before. It's just, this doesn't look like something that I feel like will be memorable. I don't think like by the end of the year, this isn't something that I look at this and think like, oh yeah, like, oh, I remember this film. Oh yeah, I have some great memories with it, or I've had bad memories with it even. No, this is just going to be like just another
Just another
typical
one, another
animated film
forgettable
that
movie.
honestly, and this like I know this might sound bad, but I feel like it belongs on Netflix. This is not the kind of film that like
Yeah,
they would have
but
no
true.
chance whatsoever of being released on the big screen. Like the only way that it can ever come out is just through streaming, and that's it. And like, I you know, like,
Yeah, a lot of movies
and
that
I
that
know
was
it's
very
bad. I
fucking
know it's
easy
wrong to say
nowadays.
because like Netflix
You can
has
just
put
fuck-
out
you
some
can
pretty
just dump
solid
that shit on,
film. Like
on
they put out
Netflix
some
or
great
any
animated
other
films even.
streaming
Like even
service.
this
They
year,
can somehow
like they put
survive.
out Orion in the Dark, which I consider it to be DreamWorks' best movie so far since Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, and so far it is still their top movie that they have done since then. Because even Kung Fu Panda 4 isn't really much to write about. But with this one is that like everything about it is just it's plain. It's the same. Like we got the exact same story as you would expect from all of these types of generic animated features. Like it's the kind like. Even with this trailer that we got, I feel like it just summarized the whole movie in one. Like it summarized the whole movie in two and a half minutes. Like I don't need to really see. I don't need to see the movie. I already know what the plot is, and we have gotten this kind of plot line so many times before.
Yeah, I'm pretty
that
sure.
there's just no point
Even
to
if I
go
didn't
and
watch much of the
watch
trailer,
the
I think
picture. Like,
I
we
can
know what
already
it is.
predict what
She'll learn her,
would happen in the
Thelma will
movie.
still learn her lesson about being true to yourself. Don't lie.
Yeah, I'm
There's gonna
pretty
be
sure.
like that breakup, that complex decision to either be
Just
with
from
her
like
two
how they
friends
described it in the
or
movie, I can
her
already
life of
predict
fame and
what
stuff
might
like
happen.
that. And at the end, she will be happy with the choice that she would go and make, and probably still be a singing sensation. Where she would, like, even if she's not a unicorn, she'll still be like that
Bro,
singing
this is literally
star
just fucking
that
Hannah
she's
Montana.
been hyped up to be.
This
So,
is just pony
overall,
Hannah
though,
Montana.
I'm just like I'm really not like I'm just not impressed. That's the thing. It's just I don't know what like there's just like I know there are some good things about it. Like the animation is nice, but other than that, what can be said about it?
Well, it is kind of funny that this is like the year of Thelma because not only we have this, but
Man,
one
Thelma
of the
season
highlights
2.
of Sundance is a little movie called Thelma, starring June Squibb. She plays this woman
And also
who gets
Velma
scammed,
season 2.
this older woman, and she goes on she is inspired by Mission Impossible and Tom Cruise to go and get her money back, and it's really cute. So that's the Thelma I would keep an eye out for more than this.
Probably the better Thelma movie.
Probably.
But I mean, who knows though? Maybe there is a chance that the trailer can prove us wrong, and this movie could actually have some great surprises, and that maybe it's
Could
just
be
a
this
case.
year's Son of Bigfoot. You never know.
Yeah, you never know. Maybe it's
keep an open mind.
Yeah, maybe it's just Netflix who hired some really bad people to go and work on the
To
trailer.
make the
Maybe they're
trailer?
just so
Alright.
bad at their jobs that they're not doing much
That can
to go
happen
and show
sometimes.
us
Good
that
movies having
maybe
like
there
shit
is something worth
trailers. Yeah, that
watching
can
here.
happen.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just after watching this, it's like I just feel let down. As much as I want to try to be optimistic for it, as much as I want to see like maybe there's some good into this, like I'd have to really try hard for
Find
that.
it. Really pull out the fucking
All right, so with that
binoculars
said,
or
now I want to
magnifying
go
glass.
into the chat wall, and I'd like to ask you all, what did you all think about the trailer for Thelma the Unicorn? Do you guys disagree with us, and you actually see more into this where there could be some potential? Or are you going to go and give this a pass? I would love to know what you all think on this. Let's see. I may be the only one who enjoyed this trailer, and I will admit, this movie looks really cute. The animation is colorful and adorable, the characters are quite charming, and
definitely
the
AFK.
soundtrack is great. I'm looking forward to this, giving it is based on the book by the author of The Bad Guys and Jared Hess involved. That movie may be more appealing to me, given that I love ponies. So yeah, I'm gonna give this a watch. I'll take that over Velma Season 2. Funny that both Velma and Thelma rhyme. Yeah, that is true, because also there was the trailer of Velma Season 2 that was released today, but I figured we would skip that one.
And
I
there's only
also
like
would rather watch
1 or
this
2
than Velma
episodes
season
available.
2. I will give it that.
2 or 3, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's already
like,
getting
yeah,
shit
you-
on like
for me personally,
most
I'm just
people
dreading
expected.
for the hate train. Like, you know that it's gonna be another one of those animated projects that the internet is just gonna obsessively hate. Like, the only reason they want to talk about it is to go and hate it. You know, kind of like with what we have just recently seen with Megamind versus the Doom Syndicate.
Well, that was totally earned. That was garbage.
That is fair. That is fair. Like, oh god,
I'm still mad about that.
it's honestly been so long. I've been so pissed off by an animated movie that way.
It had such potential, and they
And then they screwed it up because of
wanting them to
money.
do a sequel to that for so long, and it was so bad. It was so bad.
Yeah.
I hated it so much. If it's not the worst movie I see this year, then that's bad.
Oh yeah. Oh god. No, they would have to try to make a movie worse than that. I'm sure even Velma is like, okay, come on, we're not gonna go that. Like, come on, we're not gonna go in that direction. Come on. Anyways, what other comments would there be? If I could, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Anyways, no, I was just reading a comment. If I could best describe the vibe I'm getting from this trailer, it's like if an Illumination movie was made by a pre-Spider-Verse Sony. This looks like just another generic kiddie movie with an overdone plot, nonsensical world building, and uninteresting characters. The best I see for this movie, it will be watched by its target demographic. Twitter will try and fail to make an ironic fandom out of it, and it will be forgotten within the span of 3 weeks at best. Yeah, oh boy,
that's a brilliant comment. I completely agree with everything that you just said.
Yeah, that is harsh, but it definitely is
harsh
true.
But true.
It's like, oh boy, yeah. Like you can see you can see the tones of like some of the aspects from both like Illumination and pre-Spider-Verse Sony, and not the appealing parts.
It definitely has
open season, early open seasons, and then like quality with a chance of meatballs.
Remember the Star?
Oh yeah. Oh god, that is true. When Sony tried to make a Christian movie, it's like,
oh yeah, I remember that one.
Did we need that? It's like you didn't have to try, Sony. It's just no, thank you.
I think I actually remember seeing that movie in the
That
theaters.
movie was lucky that it was
Not
released on the
actually
same
seeing the
day
movie,
as the
just saw the
Emoji
fucking
movie.
poster in
Otherwise,
the
it would
local
have been the
theater.
Sony animation movie that people would just laugh at for
they
sure.
were released on the same day.
No, not the same day, the same year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I feel like I just watched the whole movie. I mean, it looks watchable. I didn't hate anything except
Definitely something you just put your fucking kids to watch to shut them up for a while.
The story's a very played out trope, and overall it looks very generic. But again, maybe it'll turn out good considering it's the same author as the bad guys, but the chances of that right there now are a little slim. The moral of the story is, if you're gonna watch a movie on May 17th, reject Velma the Unicorn, embrace It. Oh yeah, because there's a lot of hype for that one for sure.
I mean, May is stacked.
Oh yeah.
You've got the Furiosa movie coming out in May.
You got Garfield.
Yeah.
Yeah, Garfield. Yeah,
we
forgot about
We
that.
always do a prediction.
A new Garfield
episode of my podcast with my friends
animated
to
movie.
see what we think will be the top 10 at the box office. And it's kind of a fun way to not only predict, but also to kind of preview the summer. And we were like, when should we start it? But it's like, we decided to start it the 3rd of May because that's when the Fall Guys coming out.
We're
And
barely at
feels like a summer
150
movie to
wins.
me. And it just, there was just so much. They just like, you got to start beginning of May now.
Well, yeah, I mean, usually the
Yeah, we're barely at like
summer
2/3
season
of done
does
with
start
ranked.
in May. Like, it does start out early. And they even mentioned...
It's that first week now, I think.
Yeah, for sure. And like another one that they mentioned was... it was Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. That's
No, wait,
another...
not even 2/3. Like 3/5.
Let's see what else we
Yeah,
got.
something like that.
Big month.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, 3/5
Oh
done.
my god. Well, it's going to be a big summer even.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got.
It's going to be interesting to see what is this year's Barbie.
Oh.
You know what I mean? If there is even one. And I mean, I know this is not on our list, but How do you think that Inside Out 2 is going to do? I am so, like, because I'm trying to do my ranking, I am so unsure of where to put it. Like, because I know the original is beloved, and all of the, except for Cars 3, all of the Pixar sequels have done really, really well.
Most of them, yeah, Cars 2.
They've been on a bit of a...
And maybe the Good Dinosaur.
But, like, they've been on a bit of a weak streak lately. I guess Elemental did kind of come back, but I don't think it'll do as well as the original.
I didn't mind the movie.
I don't know. I feel like it's
It was
really
alright.
hard to predict.
Honestly, I might lean more. Yeah, like I mean, like even Pixar has to have some time to go and recover from the pandemic. But honestly,
And also
I
the
would
lack of,
probably lean a little bit more towards
what
it'll
was the guy's
probably
name?
be successful, considering that there was recently at CinemaCon. They did reveal that they had I think like a preview, like the first 35 minutes or something like that, and it's been very well received so far. So I think there could be a good chance that it will meet up to the hype and it will become successful. But then again, I am open to the idea that maybe it might not, and it might end up frustrating some people, and it could become a disappointment. But I don't know.
That's true, because Elemental kind of actually had the reverse, because they premiered it at cons to sort of weak buzz and weak initial.
And then it got a little bit of response in Europe,
as opposed to this, which is more positive, and so yeah, it's just. I don't think it'll do as well as the first, though.
We'll see. I think
it's
it'll do well.
That's not the only time that the movie kind of got saved from the European audience. I mean, just look at like the Ice Age movies. They barely made any fucking money in America.
Do you think that
and then
that the bubble has finally been
and then when
popped
they go to Europe, they make a lot more money.
On the Minions Despicable Me 4 coming out? Do you think that, or do you think it's going to make $1 billion?
I'm sorry, but I just gotta say. No, I don't think that bubble has popped. I think that hype is still strong. I keep in mind, I like the Despicable Me movies, but even now, like I'm starting to feel a little bit tired, and like now that fourth movie is like, okay, slow down, Illumination, come on, like give me
And they also come from that group pretty much
this.
actually fucked someone.
Like, give me, like, honestly, give me the Duck movie. Give me the Ducks movie again.
I like that, and I'm one of the few people who actually like Minions too. I thought that scene on the plane is maybe my favorite scene with the Minions ever. That was so funny.
Oh yeah, no, that like it was definitely like it was funny, but like as a movie, it was just okay. Like it has some fun, definitely some comical moments, but yeah, like even I'm starting to feel like the franchise fatigue of Despicable Me, but I know that engine is not gonna burn out.
I mean, the Minions, I think, as characters,
money.
I think they're at their
I mean,
best.
I'm pretty sure that
really
almost all the fucking movies from Illumination, they all make money,
like
especially fucking Mario
Buster
Bros.
Keaton and Charlie Chaplin, and that kind of energy. I think is when they're the best, when they're the funniest. And one of the things I hated about the original Minions is I just thought, like, why are we getting a thong joke in the Minions? Like, it was just so like crass and unfunny, and they were explaining things that I didn't care about and they didn't need to be explained. And like, why do I care where they got their their outfits, and stuff like that. Anyway, and so I just hated that movie, and I did think that the second one was not big, but I thought it was better than the original.
Might as well just
but
get
anyway,
some,
I think that they're best when they're kind of silent.
Just rack up some distance
when they're
as well.
side characters.
Yeah, side characters. Yeah, and kind of mining that energy of old school comedy.
Yeah, true. Because, like, honestly, even with the third movie, like, I thought the Minions were hilarious. Like, I love them in that third film. But anyways, there is one more comment I just want to go and quickly read. Thelma the Unicorn, I have definitely heard about it because of Jared Hess and Jerusha Hess. Not only am I a big fan of them, but I've had Jerusha Hess appear on my channel. I do think the movie looks pretty cute, at least with all right animation. I know it doesn't look perfect, but I want to see it just to support Jared and Jerusha. But hey, if it's them doing more animated features, then I'm perfectly fine with it. I just hope they can improve from here. I know they can do better. All right, so we're going to go on to another break, and we're pretty much done with trailers, but when we do come back, speaking of CinemaCon, we are going to go into the biggest animation highlight that features a whole bunch of announcements that are going to be coming up from one particular studio, by the way, so stay tuned for that.
Okay, interesting.
Ones that, like Secret Life of Pets 2 or Migration, you know, that weren't as huge, just legged out until they did.
It's
great.
No, I agree with you. But anyways, we are back on now. We've just had a little bit of a conversation about Illumination and how they're like the masters of business and marketing when it comes to animation. But anyways, now we are back into our next story here. And I mentioned a little bit before in regards to CinemaCon, but yes, that was one of the biggest events that we had last week, considering that there were a lot of major announcements and a lot of exclusive previews that the people of Las Vegas had over there. And just to give you a little bit of context, CinemaCon is an annual convention that they would have in Las Vegas, specifically at the Caesars Palace, and their big event that they would show a lot of the announcements and stuff would be at the Coliseum. And from there, all the major studios would go and try to hype things up for what they have to offer, not just for this year, but also in the next year and the year after that. And so far this year has been considered to be tremendously successful, especially with everything that the studios would have to go and offer. From Disney to Universal to Warner Brothers to Lionsgate to Paramount. They all came in hard with all their announcements, and they really excited the people at CinemaCon for what they have to go and announce, especially with stuff like Inside Out 2, Deadpool and Wolverine, Joker Folie à Deux, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, Moana 2, Captain America, the new, I think it's called The New Soldier or something like that, the next Captain America movie, and so much more. Like, they really brought up the hype to the max with so much of what they are going to offer in 2024, 2025. A brave new world. Thank you so much. That's what I meant for the next Captain America movie. But yeah, for 2024, 2025, and 2026, there's a lot of hype that's been built up and successfully built at CinemaCon. But the one that we are going to be looking at in particular is in regards to Paramount, because the stuff they have announced for animation, oh boy, it's the biggest ones that we have heard in terms of animation. I mean, there have been some animation announcements and exclusive clips that came from like other studios, like with Illumination and Disney, and they're already saying that the stuff that they have seen for stuff like Wild Robot, Inside Out 2, Moana 2, and stuff like that, oh yeah, like the hype is real, and chances are they could be amazing. But in this case, with Paramount, they got some real fascinating stuff in store. In fact, they got a lot of animation stuff that is going to be coming soon. A lot of which are based on their properties related to Nickelodeon. And one of the biggest ones that they have revealed is in regards to the Smurfs movie. Now, previously, they have revealed that Rihanna is going to be on board, and she's going to be a big player, where she's going to play a similar role to how Justin Timberlake is to the Trolls movies, where with Rihanna, she's not only going to be the voice of Smurfette in this movie, but she's also going to be a producer and also a music executive, where she will be providing some songs for the movie. But on top of that, for this year's CinemaCon, they have revealed an all-star cast that's going to be involved with this Smurfs movie, in which it includes Nick Offerman, Natasha Lyonne, JP Karliak, Dan Levi, Amy Sedaris, Nick Kroll, James Corden, Octavia Spencer, Hannah Waddingham, Sandra Oh, Alex Winter, Billy Lord, Zolo Maridueña, Kurt Russell and John Goodman. And on
God
top
damn.
of that, we do
John
know the
Goodman?
release date in which they stated that the
Kurt Russell.
Smurfs movie, I
Okay.
believe, is going to be coming
Gotta
out
be some
on Valentine's
recognizable
Day
names in there.
next year, in which it will be directed by DreamWorks veteran Chris Miller. And by the way, no, not Chris Miller as in Phil Lord and Chris Miller. We're talking about a completely different Chris Miller. We're talking about Chris Miller, the voice of the Magic Mirror in Shrek. That one. But then there is also an announcement in regards to Transformers 1, in which not only did they reveal that Chris Hemsworth and Brian Tyree Henry are going to be starring in the movie, but also later this week we will be getting a trailer of it. Like we have already, they have already seen it at CinemaCon, but soon that trailer is going to be public, coming this Thursday, specifically on April 18th. And then there are some other announcements that they have revealed, including the animated Avatar movie, or specifically what is currently titled Aang, The Last Airbender, in which not only did we get an announcement in terms of that cast, in which it will involve Dave Bautista as the villain, Eric Nam, Dion Kwan, Jessica Matten, and Roman Zaragoza. But also, it is officially going to be coming out on October 10th of next year, in which, by the way, it is said to be the first in a trilogy. So that is going to be something that will really hype things up for Avatar fans. And then the next one they have revealed is the next SpongeBob movie. Now, we know that on top of the Sandy Cheeks movie that is said to come out at some point on Netflix, despite the fact that earlier this year it was leaked online for some reason. They did reveal some info in regards to the next big screen SpongeBob movie called The SpongeBob Movie Search for SquarePants, in which that's going to be coming out on December 19th of next year, and it will involve, well, the same beloved cast that we know before, including Tom Kenny, Clancy Brown, Roger Bumpus, Bill Feigerbach, Caroline Lawrence, and Mr. Lawrence, all coming back, providing the voice as their beloved characters.
I mean,
then
has there been like
afterwards, we do have
even
the
one
next Paw Patrol
event,
movie,
even
which
one
is going
movie
to
or
be
TV
set
show,
on
whatever,
July
where
31st
they
of
didn't get
2026.
most of the voice
and
actors
finally,
back?
they've also briefly mentioned about what's going to be coming up with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem 2, in which not only will we have Jeff Rowe back to go and direct the feature, but also the movie is going to be coming out on October 9th of 2026.
150 wins.
Rachel, what did
And we
you
need
think about
100
this
more.
lineup?
That's a lot to absorb. Going on.
Just for rank. Again,
you know,
just for rank.
The Smurfs one, I guess
I already
feel
have a
bit
couple
mixed
more
about.
in online tour, but yeah, we need
I mean, hearing that massive
and
list
a
of
little
stars
bit as
actually
well
makes me
in
less
friendly
interested,
events
because
as
I
well.
just feel
But
like
yeah,
usually that's
it's still gonna
a
take a
sign
bit.
that I don't know. It just usually means that it's not that great when they have to, balloon out the cast like that. But I'm like one of the few people who like genuinely loved Smurfs: The Lost Village. I thought it was beautiful. I liked the story. I've always felt like that was pretty underrated of a movie. So
Didn't that movie also get like
what else is there
a
left
tie-in
to
game?
tell in the world
We got
of
remember that
Smurfs?
was a
Obviously, it's
Smurf
gonna be,
game.
like,
The
a
Smurfs
musical.
game.
So that could
Or maybe
be
I'm
interesting
thinking of
'cause I,
something
love
else.
musicals, but not that excited about this Smurfs movie.
Honestly, I am personally intrigued considering that the Smurfs kind of moved out from Sony Pictures after
After
the
live
Lost
action
Village
stuff.
bombed, and personally, I just thought it was okay at best. It was definitely an upgrade compared to what they did with those live action animation hybrid movies.
yeah.
Those things were just awful. But it was it just felt like, for the most part, it felt a bit generic. But the animation is very nice. It was one of
I loved the river and the way that was animated, like the magic river with like.
Oh yeah.
I have the art book. I liked it so much.
Oh wow.
I really did. We did a whole we did a whole we have this obscure, me and my friend Stanford have this obscure animation thing that we do, and obscure, underrated, you know, just whatever we feel like, and we did a whole episode on Smurfs the Lost Village where we broke it down.
Right. Yeah. Honestly, like, I should rewatch it again just to see how it is. Like, honestly, I do consider,
Maybe
like,
just get yourself
it's
prepared
not
for the next one.
not really worth writing about for me. But then again, I still do consider it one of Sony Animation's better movies before Spider-Verse. But
yeah.
Oh, and by the way, I almost forgot. There have been some other announcements that Paramount has made, including yes, a sequel to Rise of the Beast. There is also a crossover with G.I. Joe. And it was actually announced just before I started this episode that Keanu Reeves is going to be playing Shadow the Hedgehog in Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone knows about that.
Quickly mention that because I know a lot I know a lot of people would probably be upset if I didn't say anything about Keanu Reeves being Shadow. So I gotta go. So I just gotta go.
I'm pretty sure everyone has already
mention
seen the
that I
fucking
am
memes
aware
that
of
came
that.
from that.
And yes, I think that is actually a good casting choice, and it does help to go and hype me up for what we have in store with that third movie.
I liked both of the Sonic movies. I enjoyed them. I thought they were sweet.
Yeah, I didn't care much for the first, but the second one, oh my god, I had so much fun with it. It was an absolute blast. But
I liked even the first one. I thought it was a sweet little friendship story. Like, I enjoyed it.
No, I do agree. But anyways, going back to the animated Paramount stuff, what are some of the other announcements that caught your eye?
Well, I think the Last Airbender is interesting. That project.
I didn't grow up with Airbender. We didn't have Nickelodeon, so I didn't grow up with that shit.
Transformers.
So,
it seems like it's a little bit different than.
And I think we already
movies.
mentioned.
I really
we already
loved,
mentioned about Transformers
Bumblebee. I still think that's the
in the
best
previous video that we just
ever
watched.
gotten. Yeah, I mean nothing like super excites me, but you know, it could be good.
All right, fair enough. I mean, like, with the Avatar, yeah, like, I was honestly surprised. I thought, like, honestly, considering that we've barely heard anything about it, like, especially with the studio, I thought, like, all that would be scrapped and that maybe, like, that Avatar studio would be shut down, especially with how Paramount is right now and that there are still talks that maybe they're going to be acquired by Skydance. Like, I don't know, like, I felt like its future was questionable, but I was genuinely surprised to hear that not only, like, are they still alive and well, but they will be releasing that, they will be releasing that film and still planning out that entire trilogy. I guess, like, the Netflix series had an influence to show that, you know, the relevancy and the popularity of Avatar is still alive and well, which, like, it would go and give them a go with making the animated films. And I am definitely optimistically curious with what they would have in store for this, especially with the fact that one interesting fact is that they mentioned that I do believe sorry, just didn't mean to click that. Apparently they did say that Keon Kwan is going to be playing, and some say that she's going to be Toph, which honestly is really awesome. Do you know Keon Kwan? Dion Kwan? Sorry.
I don't.
Nope.
Okay, she is actually a voice actress. She previously played Kimmy in the Rugrats movies, and she also played Trixie in Fairly Odd Parents. But most importantly, she's actually very noteworthy to be blind. So it's not every day that you get to hear a blind actress or a blind it's not every day that you hear about a blind voice actress. So her playing Toph is actually perfect.
How much does
you know,
the
that's
whole
actually
blind
perfect
thing
casting
actually
right there.
affect
So
the
that
voice
actually would
acting
be
part?
very interesting to see. So yeah, honestly, that one, son of a fish, it keeps like I keep wanting to.
I mean, that's the thing that I don't get. So just fucking course. The second I start saying shit, the fucking
go back
app waits,
into
whatever.
into my
I'll wait
article
until
on
the
the
ad
Hollywood
stops.
Reporter, but then I keep clicking on the side. It's like, okay, here, you want this perfume? It's like, no. But yeah, honestly, in terms of the other stuff, Transformers, I'm just gonna wait and see with what the trailer will have in store. So I'll save that judgment until that comes out, which is gonna be very soon. But also, Then there's the SpongeBob movie, which honestly, I'm a major SpongeBob fan, but I'm sorry, but I'm starting to have my doubts because I feel like when it comes
think
to
everyone's
the
starting to
SpongeBob
have a little
movies,
bit
like
SpongeBob
I don't know,
fatigue. Yeah,
like
something
it
like
feels
that.
like the quality has been going
Even
down
me
and down and
went
down.
haven't
Like honestly, yeah,
haven't
the
seen much
first
SpongeBob
movie,
lately.
amazing. I loved it. The second movie, actually surprisingly awesome. The third movie, Sponge on the Run, that wasn't great, honestly.
Was that the first one that used the CG?
Yes. That is, yeah. It's like it's the CG one. It's supposed to be the one to ignite, to be like kind of simultaneously work as a pilot for Camp Coral. It just, it wasn't bad, but it was just, it was pretty weak. And I haven't seen it yet, but from what I've heard about the Sandy Cheeks movie, and that like when it was leaked online earlier this year, and that people did see it.
Okay, there we go. The fucking hands stopped. So I can actually fucking say this shit. You guys are you gonna actually hear it? There. The fuck? Okay, whatever. There. What's really the point? I don't really get the point of getting like certain actors, like with certain disabilities, or they're like some certain quirks with them. If it's just like their voice, like for example in Tokyo Godfathers, when they get like a trans actress to play like the trans character in that movie. I mean, I get what they're trying to do, but I mean, what's the point? I mean, I get why they're trying to do it, but again, why? I guess it would be more. I think it would be much more impact if it was like a live action thing where you can actually see the person itself. But with voice acting, it doesn't have the same impact. I think that's what it is. But that's just my take, though. That's the same thing, which is getting the voice actors for Toph being blind. I mean, in the end, does it really matter for the voice acting thing? That's just my take, though.
Oh, they say it was the worst one so far. Like, they say it was legitimately bad. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, the fact that we are getting another SpongeBob movie, it's just like, I don't know. Like,
yeah, doesn't excite me too much.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
It doesn't either. But then also we do have, well, the two other announcements, which are Paw Patrol and, well, the one that
Another
I
Paw
know you're
Patrol movie?
excited the most
Goddamn,
amongst
sorry.
all
Is
this
this the
list.
third one?
Let's be real.
Yes. Well, I mean, I am happy because I wouldn't say I'm friends with Cal Brunker, but like we have a friendly relationship. He's come on my show before. He's a good guy, and I'm just happy for their team. They're gonna make another movie, and I think they try as hard as they can to make good Paw Patrol movies, and so happy for them.
Oh yeah,
and
no, the effort is definitely put onto there. Like
I'm gonna ask for how long the guy's gonna stay on.
Because we connected because, like I said, I really enjoyed The Son of Bigfoot, and he's the director of that. And so anyway, that's just how we became kind of internet friends. So he's a good director, good person, so that's cool. And then they have made a tidy profit. I mean, they've done a great job with those movies. I mean, you can't ask for more. As far as, I mean, they've been pretty well received critically, and they made good profits. So
yeah, so far
I'm just waiting
like
for
Paw Patrol.
Yeah, I just asked for how long he's gonna stay on.
But the one I'm most excited about is TMNT Mutant Mayhem 2, because I loved the first one. I thought it was so entertaining. I love the chemistry of the teens, that they actually felt like teens. I had a great time. It was really it was a coming of age movie, and I loved the way the animation was, and yeah, that was great. So yeah.
Oh yeah, like for me, I will say, like we've already talked about this before, I was disappointed with the story, that it just felt more on the generic side. But other than that, whenever it does something right, like the animation, the casting, the action, they did it amazingly. So if they could find a way with the sequel to go and polish that story to actually make it better, oh, we're going to be in for something amazing for sure. So yeah, I think that pretty much summarizes our thoughts. Son of a fish. No, I don't want J'adore perfume dough. Leave me alone. Anyways, now that we've summarized our whole thoughts on what Paramount has revealed in terms of the animation side on CinemaCon, now I'd like to pass this on to the chat wall, and I'd like to ask you all, what are you the most excited for in terms of the announcements for Paramount with their animation lineup, and especially which project caught your eye? Let me know what you think. Let's see now. I do think one of the best CinemaCon announcements I've seen this year was Paramount and Disney. For Paramount Animation, I'm looking forward for Transformers 1 and Aang. For live action, it's definitely Damien Chazelle's next movie. As for Disney, I can't wait for Inside Out 2, obviously, but Deadpool and Moana 2 had the strongest presentation. Really wish I was there, but maybe next year. Overall, great announcements. All right, very nice. Let's see. So the SpongeBob movie sounds fun. The third movie isn't great, but it was enough when the family dog died and needed something stupid and weird. The Avatar movie is something that I've been anticipating since it was first announced, and I'm liking the casting. Heck, I'm really excited and surprised Dion Kwan came out of retirement to voice Toph. I'm interested in this movie, and I'm hoping we see an animated still or clip because the movie will be in the style of Spider-Verse CGI. Okay, interesting. Let's see. I like the lineup of what Paramount announced at CinemaCon this year. I think Transformers 1 and TMNT Mutant Mayhem 2 are the ones I am interested to watch, but I was more intrigued with what they showed for Sonic 3, like the teaser and Jim Carrey's new look. Also, did you hear that Keanu Reeves is voicing Shadow in the film? Yes, I have.
Thought they had already done everything.
And apparently there is going to be an update where now Jim Carrey is actually going to be even more accurate to the look of Dr. Robotnik, where they're going to make him
You're going to make him look fat
so
or
that's
whatever.
going to be interesting to see. Anyways,
I don't know. That feels like that could be really cringe. I don't want a whole bunch of bad jokes.
Well, good point. Hopefully they won't go in that direction.
I mean,
anyways, when it comes to the presentation
like
at CinemaCon, I think Paramount has a stronger lineup compared to the other studios' announcements. Don't care much about the Smurfs, including having James Corden, which is still a thing, though, in 2024, and not having high hopes for SpongeBob 4.
The Mario and Sonic Olympic games, that motherfucker can do some really fucking... That dude can do some really
animated Transformers movie trailer.
Extreme shit.
And, well, the next thing you comment, we're saving that for a little later. But anyways, what other comments? The projects that have my interest the most are Transformers 1, because Josh Cooley is involved, the director of Toy Story 4, and Aang the Last Airbender, because it's nice to see the team Avatar in animated form once again. Maybe search for SquarePants, but it needs to really prove itself. Also, while not mentioned here, my overall favorite announcement from Paramount is the next story. Oh boy. Oh, I already see a lot of you are very excited, so you'll definitely be hyped up for what I have in store with the grand finale of this episode. But anyways, Paramount definitely has some great announcements. For me, I'm the most excited for Aang the Last Airbender, and I'm curious about Transformers 1. However, with the fourth SpongeBob movie, I honestly don't care about that movie because I absolutely hate what that franchise has become and how Nickelodeon is running it to the ground and how it feels like the franchise is just going to be the death of Nickelodeon. Oh boy, a big statement there, but understandable with the frustration that they still keep SpongeBob going. I think that should be it. All right, so oh no, wait, no, we do have one more comment.
The only thing out of CinemaCon that surprised me is I thought maybe we might get like a teeny tiny little teaser of the animated Lord of the Rings coming out, or just something. But they didn't really do anything with that.
Yeah, true. No, I think Warner Brothers really saved, like, they didn't mention much about their animation lineup.
No.
Like, they didn't. Like, I think they might be saving that.
Slow.
I was honestly more surprised that Sony just bailed out altogether. Like, it would have been a nice opportunity to go and promote stuff like Garfield or like Bad Boys and stuff like that, but I guess they ended up getting too embarrassed over like the failure of Madame Web.
The trophies that I got were for playing matches. I still need to get the actual wins.
So that could be the case. But anyways, we're gonna go. Oh no, wait, no. There is one more comment that I want to go and write. Or no, wait, no. You know what? Never mind. Actually, no. Let's go into one more break, and when we do return, I already see a lot of you commenting on what is like the most hyped up project that Paramount has done, other than the animated stuff. And don't you worry, we will be talking a lot about that. So stay tuned for the grand finale.
Which we'll save for another time. But yeah, we did pretty good. I think tomorrow we're probably just gonna be playing. We're just mostly gonna be doing Virtua Tennis as well. Yeah, I think so. The guy says he's gonna show up early. So yeah, I think tomorrow's just gonna be more Virtua Tennis and just Virtua Tennis. What the fuck? I don't have the goddamn the music on standby. What the hell? What happened? Okay, do you mind? Okay, here we go. This. We're probably gonna do more tennis later, so I'll just leave the audio like that. And I'll put this syncing up the trophies. Alright. I think that should do it. Yeah, there we go. I think I should probably also add the fade-ins and fade-outs for the webcams and stuff. Okay. Where are you? Hey, what? Okay, that should do it. And now to turn off the console. Yeah, here we go. Now, see if that works. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, there we go. That should do it. Much better. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this session of both Ratchet and Clank and Virtua Tennis. Although we did a bit more Virtua Tennis than anything. And what the fuck happened to my fucking goddamn pinned comment? Why is it not showing up there? What the fuck? Why does it keep disappearing? I make sure that I always put that in the option to not disappear after like 20 minutes, but it always fucking disappears for some fucking reason. Maybe it probably disappeared after the Twitch just shut itself. Yeah, probably. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Next stream shall be tomorrow, where we are going to be doing more Virtua Tennis. Yeah, if everything goes well and the guy actually shows up on time. Okay, yeah, here we go, just like the guy message. But yeah, tomorrow we're pretty much just going to be doing Virtua Tennis, if everything goes well. But yeah, again, next stream shall be tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. GMT1, where we are gonna be continuing on with more online farming with Virtua Tennis 2009. If you like to be notified when I go live or any other shenanigans of mine, my stream schedules or video uploads, you can go to my Discord where you'll be notified as such. And if you also want to keep track of any previous streams in the past, you can also go to my YouTube channel as well. Now with all that said and done, who are we gonna be rating today? Well, let's use on right now, shall we? Let's see. Let's use on. Yeah, let's go with Husky. Haven't seen the guy in a while. Yeah, here we go. So yeah, for this stream, I gotta be rating Gaming Husky. Oh wait, I think I got the wrong one. Yeah, I've got the wrong Gaming Husky. Okay, there we go. Now I got the right one. There we go. Much better. So yeah, for this stream, I gotta be rating Gaming Husky. Right now, they're going through Fortnite. So yeah, you guys have fun with Husky. Have yourselves a merry rest day. As always, have a good one. Bye. Bye-bye. See ya. Have a good one. Bye. Bye-bye. See ya.